higher because I was working full time for a whole year. You feel me?
Right.
So now I'm trying to either figure out whether or not to get back to it or work on these board games and collect unemployment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother was telling me, because he does he works for himself, IT stuff. He was like, sometimes like he was like, say like sometimes I don't make any money for a couple months. He was like, then I get a crazy windfall.
It's
He
like
was like,
that.
and it's just like it's enough to hold you over for like 3-4 months.
It's like that.
And he's just like,
Bro,
I'm like,
you know
that's
who's
crazy.
really eating out here?
You gotta be smart about your bread, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
What was you
So
saying?
what was the moment for you, Terrence, where you kind of looked and you were like, "Oh shit, I'm doing this"? Did you have that moment? Was that a thing for you?
Nigga, I was just in it, bro. That's like this. That's like the same thing when I was tattooing for a half a year, and
What?
yes,
Right. You did
I
everything.
bro, I did damn near everything in my life that I could possibly do. If I die now, I die happy. You know what I mean?
Get this Da
Concept is,
Vinci nigga out of here.
I'm just saying, bro. Like when there's never really a time I'm like, oh, I'm doing this. It's more like, all right, let me see how well I can do right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always pressure. You feel me? That I'm putting on myself. It's never let me sit back and look at this shit.
So even when I sit here and ask you how long you've been self-employed, and you sit and think, and you're like, "Damn, like 6-7 years," that doesn't hit you no type of way.
Damn.
Nigga, that's like no, because I can sit here and ask you about something that you've been doing for your whole life and really think like, how how daunting is it to you that that you've been doing that? You know what I mean? You're just used to it, and it became you at that point. And then now you're like, I don't know, the magic goes away, bro. That's
At
the
the same
concept.
time, though, like I do have vivid moments where I can remember, like in the kitchen, being like, "Oh nah, I'm better than these niggas. Like I'm here."
Oh yeah, I had that a couple times, bro. So
I
actually,
really
I had
do.
it one time, and I know exactly which one it was. The first time I ever did a graphic design project, and it was professional work. I did it. I redesigned Lincoln University's logo, and
Oh.
like my brother got the job. I was the one to do the job, and I'd never freaking ever touched Illustrator or Photoshop ever in my life, and I was doing this shit by hand. And the concept was they gave me a second chance because I didn't do a good job at first. Then I started doing research and realized what the fuck I was doing wrong. Then I did it. Boom! I got a corny ass $3,000 check, no royalties whatsoever, which we were pushing for, and that was it. And then like what, a month later, we seen the logo I made on every bus in the city,
Oh
on every
wow.
billboard. Then website had my updated logo. My dad, first of all, my dad, my mom, and my brother graduated from Lincoln that year and had it golden plated on their plaques for their graduating plaques for getting their
That's
masters. Right. So my logo's on their masters, which was dope. So
that's
I'm sitting in a restaurant, bro.
Which
And
one is yours?
huh?
Which one is yours?
What you talking about?
The logo.
They
There's a bunch
got
of
rid of
different
it, bro.
logos.
They got rid of it.
Oh, they got rid of it? Okay.
Yeah, like literally 2 years ago, we found during COVID, I think, we was like, yo, we looked back on the drawing and they went back to the old logo. I was like, yo, why they got rid
Okay.
of the logo? We was, yeah,
Okay.
it was weird. But
Okay. Mhm.
long story short, we sitting around and you can see the logo on my Instagram. You go scroll all the way down. But uh, I'm sitting around thinking like, yo, don't nobody know I made this logo. It's like
Mhm.
nobody will probably ever know if I didn't tell them. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
like, you secretly, celebritize yourself, and you don't really mean to. It's just dope that you do shit like that. Like, oh, I'm better
never
than these people
like how
type aspect.
contractors are. Like when you ride around with a contract and like, "Oh shit, you see that house right there? Develop
Yeah,
that."
yeah.
You know?
It's a good feeling. I mean, I know those feelings, yeah, but they only come every, far few and in between when you really get a good lick.
Yeah, like I can remember the first time I got a dish on the menu at a restaurant, and that shit was sounding like hotcakes. I remember sitting there being like, "No, nigga, that's me.
Right.
That's me." That's, that was a good one. That was a wholesome one.
My fault, bro. Yeah, I know it's not.
I was,
Let me check my meticulous notes.
Man, I was
I
out
was
of it.
playing death the whole day.
We are trying to get his help to help defeat this dragon, right? Okay.
I thought we did ask him, and he said that he can lend Oriana, but he can't do it himself because he was a little strapped. I went to check my meticulous notes, but you just went ahead. Yes.
X.
Didn't we bring up Michael to him? Because wasn't he saying just make sure he doesn't get the last blow? No, Anton said that to us, right?
He said that about actually Stevan.
Yeah, I was about to say there's more.
Oh, okay.
Brian, we did talk about Stevan, and he and I had that conversation. Where he said Stefan was a outside enforcer for the Black Order, and he wants me to speak with Anton wants me to speak with him before I make an action on Stefan.
Where's Kelstrom?
I just want to take the back seat right now, so I can kind of like get back into what's really going on because I was going through it.
Yep.
I know, but just like I don't want to just hop out there with some random shit. That's why.
Right. And quite honestly, I don't really understand
All right.
the
So
dynamic.
Midas is here.
Anton.
All right, so X goes, Samson, I see you're a little quiet back there. What are you thinking about?
I can read your mind if you want to.
Well, what time of day is it? It's like midday. It was a little rough morning for me. I wasn't all the way here. I'm good now. Man, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it out of this one. What do you guys want to do? Are we gonna go lock this shit down for Anton? Are we gonna get back and when's the earliest Tristan can even take us back?
It's a good question.
I thought it was a round trip ride.
That might change. That might change if we could help out or not, because we got a whole flying situation to handle.
how far are we from? What's the name of the town where the dragon is?
Sethric.
Yeah, how far are we from Sethric?
$25, right? Yeah.
25 days?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think we got time.
Oh,
Like,
wait. Hold on 1 second. We have 59 days to get to Sethric. Of course, we want to. We have 59 days before the dragon leaves.
58.
58 days. Yes. I think we should put this to a vote whether we should help or not, but we should display both sides. I say we vote.
I say the question is, just so we're making informed decisions here. How much time are we going to need when we get to town to get done what we need to get done?
Anton said only about 3 or 4 days.
Oh, I was talking about Sethric. When we get to Sethric.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
I feel once we get to Sethric and handle our situation, once we get there, we can lock it down to handle that situation.
Well, let me put this out here. His Vezric, he's probably building his little army up, and the longer that we take to get down there, I'm pretty sure the more little helpers he's going to have, to become more and more difficult for ourselves.
Agree with that. Also, how long do we think it's going to take to lock it down?
I mean, how do we know?
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like if we get on the 59th day or the 58th day, as long as we start engaging it, we can keep it where it's at.
You think so?
X X puts his chin up and goes, "We've been here before." Yeah, I know so.
Are we trying to use Michael in this point? Because if we are, we got to go find him.
You mean Tristan or Michael?
Michael.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck using Michael. So yeah, about this thing, I rather not do it if we're going to vote on it.
You'd rather not do the dragon or the thing for Anton?
I'd rather not sit around here. We have the dragon to handle. Anton knows that it's important. He said it's important. And he trusts us to be able to go handle it. And we don't have to kill, possibly innocent people or fair. I mean that sticks out to me a little bit. And X, I know X doesn't like to kill people.
Well,
innocent is subjective, but
I said possibly. That's why I said possibly.
I don't think Anton's asking us to kill anybody. He's just
he is. He is.
Exactly what he said.
He's telling us to kill anyone that comes past.
He told us to secure, right? We don't have to kill anybody to secure an area.
No, he said kill anyone that comes through the portal.
Yeah, he made clear.
Oh,
he made clear. Yeah.
Well,
Midas, you make great points.
Go ahead.
Well, Midas, you make great points. I think we can do both, though.
Why would you want to do both? That's the question, sir.
To curry favor with Anton, he doesn't trust us fully. This would regain some trust.
You think so?
I wouldn't say that he doesn't trust us fully, but
I would.
I will say the whole point of me doing what I did was friends in high places. This is kind of directly geared towards that for me.
Can we be clear here, right? He's going to get into a war, with whomever, and he wants us to kill people coming out of a door, and he also said that he trusts us to handle things, but he doesn't necessarily trust us. Yes, he trusts us to handle tasks here and there, but he doesn't know if he can fully trust us. I mean, yeah, we could try to curry favor, but I don't know how far that gets us. He wants us killing people coming out the Feywild. I don't know what that kind of shit gets us into.
That's true too.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to help Anton, but this is a really weird place to be with him, and I don't think he's in a good place right now. And I'm not sure if he'll ever get into a good place.
What was the situation with the tree? We were supposed to meet up with the tree somewhere.
He's the new tree. His dad. We killed his dad. We killed his dad.
Right, I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
No, he got his dad killed. Come on, man. Be correct.
Same thing. We killed his dad.
Big snake on the hill. That was out of game, Ryan.
It was.
Still, I don't trust that.
Nope, we don't trust nothing because Anton found out that I was reading his mind when he shouldn't have been able to. So screw that.
No, actually, he got new powers, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So it breaks the old paradigms.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so
That's a. Huh?
I was gonna say we're standing in a circle, just real silent right now. Off to the side. Okay.
Yeah. Midas, that's another reason why he doesn't trust us. You try to read his mind.
I mean, yeah, that makes it worse.
Right.
But I mean, it was already there. Just put it out there. It's already there.
I mean, it took it further. That's why another reason why I would like to do this mission.
The man that tried to fight the man is trying to gain favor with him, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, X, because it is transactional all the time with this guy.
All right, so votes. Who thinks we should go? Who thinks we should go to the borders to protect the borders?
I'd say we should go.
I don't see
wait, borders. Which borders you talking about? Because both
He's
of these
talking
things
about
can
the
be considered
portals.
borders.
He's talking about portals. He's talking about portals. I vote yes. I vote yes to that.
I vote yes.
2
I'm
years.
sorry. Can you remind me again what do we gain from doing that for him?
They basically trying to gain favor with him. He's a new tree, right? And he's on a fucking he's crazy right now because his dad got killed. Yeah. Also, we're the ones who got his dad killed. This group is as a whole, we're taking blame for it. We got his dad killed, and they're basically trying to put ourselves in a better favor and a better light with this guy.
If we do, he can fight for us.
Wait, Chris, say what you said again so he can understand that part too.
I said we also used to roll with him for a very long time at the beginning of the campaign. He helped us out. We fought, became friends, and then we got his pops off.
But
there's a larger dynamic at play when it comes to Anton. He's not just some random person we're trying to.
No, I get it. I got you. But if we gain his favor, he can help us with the dragon. Is that what you guys are trying to do?
You can ask that in game. We can ask that in game.
He already said that he would send basically his right hand. Her name is Oriana. He said that he could send her to help us. But
and he's not going to help us any more than he already is, Mayor.
Okay.
It's just, I guess, makes us look like better friends to him and people that he can trust.
I mean, if that's the case and if he's that important that he can do things for us later down the line, I say why not? Like for like a hot minute and let him know how important it is that we handle the original mission.
He also got all the bullshit that we've done just in towns that we probably would be arrested for if we ever went back. He kind of cleaned all that up.
Did he?
He got pardons.
Did he?
Mad pardons. Yeah. That happened.
Where? Samson.
Said that last time.
Said where?
Briar Cove.
Briar Cove.
It wasn't just Briar Cove. It was Briar Cove. Well, is that where the lady was?
Yes.
Yeah, he got
Come on,
that.
don't do that.
He got this taken care of with Midas killing 12 people. He shit taken care of with us randomly killing a shop owner. This is way back in the beginning.
No, he set us up for that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said that was it was all good with that now. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would never be like that. So yeah, I say all that to say we're due for one for him.
I gotta go on mute for a minute. Y'all got it.
You bring up a very strong argument, everyone. This is the only thing I say. And I look Samson in the eyes. Are you sure this doesn't backfire like a boomerang on you?
I can't tell the future. Can you? Monkman?
I don't know. It looks to Midas. You got a spell for that? I know. Just still.
Oh, Mr. Midas? Oh, I thought you said Mr. Midas.
No. I would never.
I would hope you have more pride than that. Okay. Only 2 people voted.
I vote for the Borders for a hot second and then keep it moving.
Yeah, he said it most of it will only take 4 days, right?
Yeah.
And how long does it take to travel to this location?
One is a couple days away, and the other one is in I don't know how far that one is. How far is that, Brian? The other one?
Oh, that's up.
You know what? We're doing this. I can stop by and see Sarah while we're at it. So I'd like to go to the one outside of Kelstrom.
So we're doing this? You have 4 eyes?
Yeah, right here. I'm not totally in agreement. I think we should go handle what's in separate, but
it's yay or nay?
I said yay, but I'm not in agreement totally. But it's gonna
So
make sense.
And that's a yay for all across the board.
Yeah. We can disguise ourselves too, so that way the Fae doesn't recognize the team.
You know what? These are the rules of the disguise fruit. And when we get into a fight, our costumes are going to change back.
Well, let's try not to get into a fight.
Well, we're going for a fight.
Procurement.
I meant like wear masks and hoods, stuff like that.
Oh, sorry, I'm stuck on one piece.
Hey, Brian. Can you just kind of restate what Anton said he wanted us to do? Just. Gotcha.
Mhm. Um, hey guys, I'm gonna approach Anton and let him know we're ready to talk when he's X makes his way to Anton.
I realize I have no say in any of this anyway, so go ahead, do your thing.
X approach. Um, X writes a note, brings out his calligraphy paper, brings out his pen. Goes, excuse me, Anton. Hands him the paper. On the paper it reads, when you get a second, the Misfits would like to speak with you.
We can we see that, or is only Greg? So I said, I tapped Samson. I say, Samson, there goes that cat you went to get.
Yeah. The cat from episode 1.
Hmm.
We would like to help you with the situation that you have. One thing that we need to make aware is that this situation in separate is something that we need to tend to with at least 58 days and sooner if possible, Anton. Just because
It's going to take us 25 days to get there. Also,
yeah. So we would have to be leaving. We don't have a lot of time to spare for this, but we want to make sure we support you because you have supported us.
all for one and one
Um,
for all.
you are because you are my friend. X puts out his hand. X.
If not dealt with.
Got a point.
Anton, how long do you want us to lock this thing down? I mean, if this becomes something longer, so no definitive time. How long does it take us to get to Kelstrom from here? What? Attend and Kelstrom is towards Southwood from where we're at right now, bro. Okay. Okay. All right. So I said, also, what do we do with these portals now? You say lock them down. We make sure nobody comes through. We send them back, or be asking us to do? Aye. 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 Understood, sir. If we, I'm just fucking around, Anton. If we capture them, is that as good and hand them over to you, or when your forces when they get there, or we need to handle it before then? Gotcha. Understood. Got you.
Sorry, I just jumped back in. Can I get a quick 30-second elevator pitch of what's going on?
So basically, okay, I'm sorry. You can go, Brian. So basically, we're going to told them we're going to lock down the one outside of Kelstrom, which is about 15 days from here, but it's towards Sethrid. He said if
We're not
anybody
doing the
comes
first
through, what do you say?
We're not going to do the first one first since it's closer. We can just
No,
hit the
we don't
second.
have to do multiple. We only have to do one.
Well, he's
Um,
gonna do the first one, and I had somebody there in 2 days, and then I'm about to.
Oh, we need to do both. Shit, man. So it's about 3 days for the first one, and then about 12. It's 3 days. Yeah, 3 days for the first one. And then we have 10 days plus a day and a half, which we can just count it as 2 days. So 12 days, that's about 15 days.
Okay, but
Right.
we are doing the first one first.
Yes. First one's first, I guess.
All right.
All right. Secondly, if anybody comes through, we need not necessarily kill them. We just have to persuade them or get them to get their asses back through the other side. If they do come through, then we have to kill them, essentially.
All right. I'll take a vote on that and try and convince people to just go back.
Yeah. And then what else? Am I missing something, Greg? Terrence?
Sounds good to me.
Nope.
All right.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry about that.
But
Oh yeah, he also told us that this issue is just as important as the dragon, actually maybe even more important, because no dragon could best him and his peoples like that. And then he also said, basically, it implied there is no set timeline for somebody to come and relieve us of duty. Like we need to stay there. They're on their way in a day and a half. If those people get tied up for whatever reason, fighting some random through the forest and take some 7 more days, then we're supposed to stay there.
okay. If it comes to that, I will cast sending to Anton. And we'll have that conversation. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, that's not a big issue. We have people that can teleport, so.
Yeah, okay. Y'all think y'all want to leave that? I don't think y'all want to have that conversation.
Okay.
I want to ask Anton, what one? Chris, you caught up?
Yeah. So wait, we're with Anton now.
We're still
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm caught up now.
All right. I said to Anton, you mentioned that you'll reach out to Oriana, but we also had a conversation about actually Stavan. I give you my word, I'm not going to strike out against him if you can get him to come out. Okay, you probably said that. How do I get in touch with him?
With your hands.
I'm not one of the endowed with magic, but I'll use one of my AT&T cellular devices to get me there. Oh, great. And Steven, do y'all have any other questions for Anton? I did have one more, and it's kind of side.
That's the fucking question.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I had one for you / Anton. I don't know if he's qualified to answer it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It's the same question. This is regarding getting Logan's help. I know that we talked to Ren about Logan. I don't know if we talked to Anton about Logan.
We haven't.
Okay.
We don't need to.
So we don't need to officially. We know he's in Red Tree. So we don't need to mention it. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, Anton. I'm sorry. Were you done? I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Anton, you said no dragon is that big of a threat. But we are talking about Verizik, right? The original one that Phaela herself had to slay.
Oh my Midas. Oh God.
I'm just making sure. Got you. Got you. I guess it's a whole world war versus a whole world war. I guess two worlds versus each other versus one dragon. Got you. Got you. All right. Well, cool.
All right, extra in mind, guys. I don't know how my next question is gonna go. I hope it's okay. Hourly, Anton, if I may ask one more question. Um, and of course, who you are, you don't have to answer. All right, cool.
Midas says in his head, he says, "Why didn't he workshop this and I right here? Fucking idiot."
So if you don't say it out loud, it doesn't actually happen. All right.
No, no, I'm saying he said it to the group in their heads, but you're continuing. He's not stopping you. He's just saying, calling you an idiot for not
Right.
workshopping it.
Samson says it's that.
Forgive me if I'm overstepping bounds in time, but why are you only allowing them to give up the Friends of S? I have. I understand, but there's a shift that's happened in you, Anton. The Anton I knew wouldn't have, sorry, executed those who offered a different name.
Midas looks at X as idiot.
Yeah, but they were going after your kingdom. The people giving names.
What?
I need. Oh, all right.
Oh, what do you do now? What if I write a song against that? Write a song and spread a song against that. Wiki the Bard knows who I am. Yeah. No, it was with you abroad. Apparently, my songs travel, Anton. You're like, listen, you might not believe it, but I'm good. They still are talking about that. So go.
Wow. That's pretty on point. Pretty on point. Pretty
Yeah,
on point.
Not
Yeah,
everyone, right?
Pretty on point.
You see that one?
you
Pretty on
definitely
point.
have a naughty list.
Well, if they're in a
X.
black
And Mike says in his head to X. X for you, they might give you those names. You might want to get those names.
Anton, I'll say it like this: I'm no royalty. I'm no king. I'm far from it. When you ran the Axiom, it was a thieves' den. You have so many other people now that you are accountable for, the families, the futures of these people. But you do what you need to do to protect yours and protect your kingdom. I understand if from what happened, you must handle the situation, um, and strike out any type of oppression, or I'm sorry, any type of insurgents as you can as quickly as possible. Oh no, not nice to the enemies. I confuse the people walking up to the fifth column as like normal commoners. So there goes the yeah.
Uh,
Anton, you
uh,
know what?
uh.
I understand. Do what you got to do, friend. Just saying, I have no problems. I understand what you mean. Well, first of all,
Doesn't it?
oh, I've changed a lot. I've read a book about friendship. No, you know somebody did steal it from me.
Oh yeah, we just appreciate you and what you did make it a little bit easier for us to walk around. Yeah, let's be real, you probably will.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
Hey, Tom, let me ask you a question. When we first walked into the bar, did you ever envision us being here like this? This is crazy, huh? Wow.
Hmm.
Samson looks Anton in the eyes and says, Anton, I ran away from my family to avoid politics. And Samson does the weebay. You know, yeah. Yeah.
What offer did we just get? I had to run out and get some beer.
Samson looks at him and just asks, like, legitimately asks. He's not trying to be sarcastic or anything. Just he says,
Right.
he says, "Hey, just please don't put us in any position where we don't have a choice but to rock with you." Like, I've heard stories of what war can do to people. Understood.
Yeah.
That's the evil.
Sheesh.
Some people apparently for hire, not even hire, just for free and shit.
We're going on another adventure, guys.
Shut up.
Same thing we do every night.
Trying to take over the world.
I'm definitely not using this ending here. I'm going to sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. I will go to the local talent.
You guys don't want to head out. You guys want to dilly dally. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we can head out. Let's head out. Sorry. Nobody was saying shit. Yeah. 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 We're heading out.
Yeah, I'm here. Y'all can't see me?
No, and now we can.
You giving head.
What?
Yo. Yes, yes. I say the Midas. I say Midas. It's probably best not if we mention any of these ancient names to Anton, as it gives him an idea that we know about these names, and these are shrouded in mystery and in history.
Anybody can do a legend lore. I found out about them anyway. But
Right,
sure.
right. But not legend lore is rare though. It's not easy to get legend lore.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's hard to do. Too. Just
Expensive.
the guy who put that out there. It's not just expensive. It's pretty. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What I'm saying is names like Kalim,
Did I
Fela.
mention Kalim? I didn't mention Kalim on purpose.
No, 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 you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm just saying names like that don't circulate
Yeah.
in conversations like that.
Place
So
is named Fela. What the hell?
no, but not who knows that it was named after the keeper Fela.
All right, yeah, whatever. I won't mention Fela again.
I
All
don't
right.
think he's saying
Thank
not to mention it. He's just saying not to let on that we know as much as that we know about it.
Yeah, I got
Exactly.
you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Got you.
I didn't think he was going to. I just, agree that you shouldn't.
Yep.
I don't think you were going to, but yeah. Anyway,
Does make sense.
so yeah, let's go. Keep going. Okay, walking.
Let's go.
+1. +1, guys.
That's what you.
That's my survival. +1. Hey, thank you for explaining this, Brian.
I'm opening the app. Shit. I got a +4.
Hey.
Anybody got that? No? Here we go. Well,
I died.
Hey.
I just want to input that as I'm looking and guiding along the path, every single time I stop to kind of feel like which way I want to go, it looks kind of sketchy. It's like, where the fuck is this guy taking us? You know? But every time it just keeps working out. And then even on the campsite, it's like kind of looking around and just randomly, you're like, yeah, right, this is it, right here. Yeah.
I let you know. Anybody feel like casting a sending spell to Salon? Requesting his service.
You said to Sarah?
Actually, Savon.
Actually,
We might have to walk past this town anyway, where we can ask him. But what are your thoughts?
I think we should walk past the town. It's just hard to say no in person for people in general. Not only threatening shit. Psychology.
You guys want to go through now? You want to go through the corridor?
It's on the way. John said.
Okay, guys, listen. We can do this the way you guys want to do this. I just want to make clear that the more that you introduce more variables, the more of a chance this shit knocks us way off of our path. That's all I want to make clear.
That's
Less
true.
variables, the better. I'm not saying that we don't do it. I'm not trying to argue with you. I just want to put that out there as we think about things that we're about to do, what we're going to do. The more we knock off of this path, the possibility of us that 25 days becoming 40 days, 50 days, 60 days.
I feel like I can look at the last vote. I'll bow to this one whenever you guys decide. I'm left.
Since when did you become such a scary wizard?
Well, I was never aware, was it? Secondly, if you think I'm scary, that's on you, X. But I'm not scared. I think that's what you're trying to say. When I become scared, and I'm not afraid, I'm just trying to keep time with these things. If the dragon is important to you guys, then I think that we should get there in time. It's not important to you. Then fuck it.
And you weren't with me when I saw actually Stevan rain down thunderbolts on the frost giant, and I think that we could use his ability.
I agree. I agree, X. I think we should go meet him also. I don't think time is much of the issue, Midas, as we think right now.
Oh, actually, balls in your mouth. Gotcha.
But we can also use sending to inform him of what's happening. But it's on the way. That's what Anton said.
Whatever.
Okay. We can
I
make
don't even
maybe
care anymore. Whatever you guys want to do.
Much appreciated, Scary Wizard. Sorry, Warlock.
You scared
So,
of me.
who's taking the first watch?
Mike says I'm going to sleep. Just goes to sleep.
Magic wand in a tizzy. No, I'm gonna watch the first four.
I will. Five. Yeah. I'll do two. I want to do the last two.
I'll do two.
Come on.
I'm good.
Let's go.
Sorry, y'all just lied.
On it.
Kind of rubbing him the wrong way. I called him a friend twice. Aside. Just told him to wake up.
Yes, I'm awake.
Say that again. No, I'm. That's fine. Well, as the group wakes up, I just feeling alone. Nothing's going on, but it's how
You said that.
I say. Nothing's going on. I didn't hear anything during my watch, but that's kind of the problem. Like I was really trying to, see anything. I didn't see. It's like we're out here alone.
Right.
Weird. Did anybody else from your watches? Did you guys get that? Any of that?
Yeah, I know. Samson, I noticed that too. It's like there's no animals, no living creatures out here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they killed everything out here or something, or they got rid of it.
Do we hear anything like during the daytime now that they say that? Yeah, it's a little bit too quiet. It's very interesting. You think? Can we hear anything outside of ourselves? Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure we weren't in like a cone of silence. Well, who knows? I guess we continue on in this fucking barren wasteland of a place. Brian, I equipped my nebulous net and I put away my wings of flying, just for you to know.
I gotta log off, people.
All right.
All right.
Nope. Don't be changing your encounters.
I want to go.
Also, Midas says to the group, guys, I put the wings of flying away. I think the nebulous net might be helpful in this capture or kill or capture and send back thing. So I wanted to let you guys know that.
Good idea. I like it.
Sounds good. I gotta run downstairs real quick.
All right. Also, guys, I have I'm equipped with Revivify, just as Davina is. I think we have 3 uses of it, but I also have a Revivify potion that should only be used on Davina or I if one of us goes night.
Why?
Why? Because then if you wake one of us up, then we can use the Revivify spell.
Right, I get it. I get it. Yes.
I mean, unless we use 3 Revivify spells, then at that point, whoever goes night can use the potion. But if one of us 2 goes night, it'd be smart to, or both of us 2 goes night, it would be smart to use it on one of us.
Okay, how many potions do you have?
Just 1 Revivify potion.
Okay, all right. So that's reserved for one of you guys. Okay, pretty much. All right.
If both of us go night, then use it on one of us, so we can use the spell. Now I have 2 Revivify slots. I think Davina bought some diamonds for Revivify also. So, just so we know that.
Okay. Oh yeah. I hope you guys have some disguises or hoods or something.
I'm a master of disguise.
Okay. All right. Hey, Brian. Brian, what do we need to lead the path for? Like, what do we need to roll? Survival check?
This really is a master of disguise, though. He has a disguise kit, and he's proficient at it. Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
X, how about you sit this one out and let Samson or I do it?
yeah, I have a +6. That's decent, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Samson's a big homie with this one.
Told me the directions. I think I might have. No, go ahead. You're right.
So we're gonna let Samson roll that one. Chris can. Uh-huh. He's +8. No, he's got to be more than that. Persuasion? It's like +13. Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. He's something ridiculous. It's being a bard, man. Would have got there eventually. Once you get to 20. No, I'm saying his charisma, not necessarily your level. Once your charisma goes to 20 and you get the highest you can get, plus, whatever he's gotten before from the bard, like +3, I think, for bards. So, damn. Yeah, mine is 20, and I'm only at a +9. Mhm. I did not want to do it, but the guys dragged me into this shit.
I'm back.
All right, you're rolling persuasion, so you can find the place that we need to go to.
All right.
And Midas touches him on the shoulder and says, "Samson, remember." And that is +4 for guidance.
There you go. That's 20.
All right.
I feel it. So I say to the group, hey, listen, since right when we get into this clearing, I think we're at the portal already.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put my hood up. Well, they don't even know who I am anyway, but
Midas disguises himself.
Hold up,
He
where
is.
we at?
So yeah, Midas disguises himself as a very angry druid.
X minor illusions. I'm not wasting. I just throw my hood up.
Okay, so now I'm gonna change my race too. Let's see, where's he gonna be? What kind of races are out here? He's going to be an elf, an angry elf. Nope. What's my size? I have to find things at my size. Yeah.
Human.
No, I won't be human.
Weirdo.
Y'all can keep going on though. Next person. Don't wait for me.
Hey, while we're taking that second, Ryan, I'm up by 0.38 points on it. This game needs 12 minutes, basically 13 minutes. A lot of time.
Okay, I think I got my mic fixed. Yikes.
A half fork? Is that like my size? Can I do half fork?
Yeah, I mean, every race comes in every size except for Goliath.
Okay, then I want to be a very, very angry looking dwarf.
I immediately regret saying that now. Okay. You could make yourself look like an overly large dwarf, as they do not come in medium size. But you can make up yourself to look like a dwarf, and you just be a tall dwarf.
Be a half orc. That'll work.
Okay. So you take some time. I don't think you need to roll for this. I just roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus. So it'll be 1d20 plus, I think it's 4.
4? Okay, yeah, cool. Blah, blah, blah. What if I just roll proficiency? No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think it will. Yeah.
Thought I could. And
Okay.
all right, so I look at everybody. I say, "How'd I do, everybody? Do I look like a fucking orc?"
So you look like what I can best describe as a middle school performance of Wizard of Oz, and they did a bad makeup job for the witch. So you have green on your face to kind of give you the orcish thing. You have using like some rocks as tusk, and you're doing a decent job of keeping them straight, but one just kind of fell to the side a bit. So you
guys,
definitely don't look
working?
like you, but.
Hey guys, is this working? I really want to look like a good orc. I'm going to do this again, if I can. If people are telling me it's not working,
no one said anything to you yet, so I don't know to tell you. Does anyone want to comment on Mias's terrible disguise? As he is asking. Comment on Mias's terrible disguise as he's asking you how his disguise work went. It is awful. If you'd like to tell him so.
Is it really awful?
Oh, it's bad. I mean, it could be worse. He doesn't look like himself at all. He looks like a very different person. But it looks like a person who has on really shitty makeup trying to offensively look like a half-orc. But he does not look like himself, so that part is covered.
Just put on a hood, too, okay?
Are you saying I'm doing a bad job? I mean...
Yes.
If I were a half orc, I'd probably punch you in the face for trying to offend me.
Oh wow! I'm going to do this again. If you're going to appropriate right, as I say.
You might want to. That's offensive what you're doing there.
All right. So I'll do it again. 22.
Roll again for me because at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, man. BS.
Oh boy. So
6.
Yeah. So you don't make it worse, but you don't make it much better. You do fill in some of the gaps where the green wasn't quite great. You do get your tooth aligned straight, but it's not really in the right spot for a fang. You're really giving off the vibe of I've seen a half-orc before, but maybe not spent much time with them.
Okay, so what he does is he takes off the half-orc look and just makes himself look different. He just wants to look different enough and not necessarily be a half-orc.
X goes, hey, Midas, why don't you just stop all of that? Don't you have a mask that you used to walk around with all day?
Yeah, but I'm not putting that mask on X.
Because you don't want to disguise yourself.
No, because people know that mask on me, and someone from the Feywild might not necessarily know, but I don't want to get back that the guy with the mask is Midas, and Midas is blocking the portal for any reason. So I will not wear the mask, and I'll disguise myself, and I'll put my hood on, and that's what I'm doing.
And
Okay.
that's where the
To each his own. To each his own.
it connects where the mask.
Actually, hell no, he can't wear my mask. He doesn't deserve this. He's not good enough for this. X, put your hood on.
So, Midas, you are disguised as not yourself. You do look
Yeah.
very different, but you don't. You have not hit any one spot well, but you will not be recognized as yourself. So, the job is done.
It's funny.
So everyone has hoods up and pretty much their face not easily recognizable. I take it.
Hey, Sapson, prestidigitation. Can you do like? Can you change like a voice? Can you make like yourself sound like thunderously loud and angry and crazy and shit?
Thaumaturgy.
I can't really do like sustained effects like that with it. It's more. Well, maybe I
Yeah.
could do short spurts.
Yeah. Can you just say like, "You shall not pass. Go back." Something like that. If somebody comes through.
That's thaumaturgy.
Oh, okay. Thaumaturgy. Yeah. Nobody has that. Okay. Cool.
I do have friends though,
Me too.
but I could always do friends and then persuade somebody.
Right. Right.
By the time they realize that they're back to the portal, I don't know.
I mean, they could walk back through and then be pissed off at us, but
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to make the decision to come back, and then I don't feel so bad letting you have it.
Yeah.
You were home. You decided to come back here on some shit. I'm gonna defend myself.
yeah.
So I think that if your persuasion doesn't work, Midas could use his net to capture the person.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it ready.
I highly doubt that a persuasion for me with advantage wouldn't go over, but yeah, it's possible.
Well,
Are we
so
planning,
are you?
sorry, yeah. Are we planning to just place the net over the portal?
It doesn't really work like that.
Uh,
Those are my
It has
friends.
to be. No, you took. Are we planning to place the net over the portal? I have to throw the net at a thing,
Is the portal?
a creature.
yeah, like if we left it over the portal and people just kept coming out of the portal and catching themselves pressing the net, would they be like,
Well, maybe. Which part is the actual portal? X. Actually, X. That might not be a good idea
why not?
because I don't. I mean, if I just throw my net and just leave it out there, I'm pretty sure somebody could just pick it up and
So,
just steal my net.
if we're surrounding the net, and I don't know the shape or size of the portal, but if the net can fit squarely over the portal, and we're guarding the net, if people just keep jumping into it,
3 feet
and
in diameter.
huh?
3 feet in diameter. And it expands when I throw it at a creature.
So it's not big enough to fit over the portal, probably.
Yeah,
Just
probably not.
Yeah.
Okay.
X, I think it's more proactive if we let them come through the portal and then try to convince them to go back. And
Right.
then if they don't, then we take further measures.
Yes, well, no, if this net was big enough to fit over, we would just let them hop into another dimension. That's all I was asking.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
So, is the group ready to proceed, or do you want to figure out exactly what you're doing first?
I never change my spells after the long rest. Is it too late to do that?
No, you can do that now. Anyone who can change daily spells can do so before you proceed.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Dimension Door, guys. And I'm probably gonna get I'm probably gonna get rid of Banishment as well. Well, I don't think that surface.
You use Suggestion. Suggestion might be good for you. For this task specifically, too.
That's true.
And then you could fucking convince somebody to do whatever you want to do. For hours on
Within
end.
extreme reason.
You can even convince them to just sit in front of the portal and guard it. On the other side.
I'm also getting rid of Legend Lore for now.
How you Lord the Legends?
Exciting.
Not exciting. Stop that.
I'm sorry. Not exciting.
There you go. Very boring.
Very boring. I didn't mean to put my emotions onto the group. That's not fair. All right, so are you all going out as a group? Is someone going out by themselves? How is this working here?
What do you mean? Going where?
To the area of the portal, as no one has walked out. No one's crossed the tree line to see what it actually looks like yet.
So I said, what if we stand spread eagle, around the portal, sort of, as figures in hoods telling people to go back? Call ourselves the Guardians, or the Watchers.
Can we see through the clearing, Brian?
Not until you go a little further. Right now you can't.
All right, and are we in shaded area?
You're in the woods. There's
All right.
Woods and shit.
I shadow step to the top of the tree, just so I can see what's happening in the clearing area.
Okay, so you'll go up and have to go a little forward before you can get really good eyes on it. But as you look, there is a clearing, as you can tell from where you are, and a little further there seems to be a bit of a decent-sized lake with a small island in the middle, and on that island is a portal.
How big is the portal?
Oh, you're pretty far away from it. Not really much reference point for the size of it, though. It is it's a stone-worked portal with bluish-green energy in the doorway of it. It looks like a regular doorway size to you from where you currently are, but again, you're not close to it.
Do I see anyone coming out of the portal at the moment?
You don't see anyone coming out of it, though. You do see something sitting on the edge with its feet in the water.
Something sitting on the edge
of the little island.
Or on the island, you said?
Yes.
Do I recognize this thing or something?
You're pretty far away from it. It looks hairy.
And it's sitting by itself?
Yep.
Like sitting on a... Oh, never mind. I can't see it.
Dock of the bay. Does it have weapons with it, or I can't see that either?
You're pretty far away.
Yeah, launch. Okay, never mind.
Looks like it's just chilling.
Yeah.
All right. I come down. I inform the group of what I said.
So, what do you say to the group?
I say to the group. So I just went up in the treetops to see what's in front of us. There's a clearing, followed by a lake, and inside of that lake there's an island, and that's where the portal is. I can see some type of bluish green aura coming from the stone on the island. There's also this hairy thing sitting at the edge of the island with his feet in the water right now.
All right. Well, I guess we just approach and just handle this shit. He
Yes, I
didn't
think-
say what's already. I mean, he said nothing goes back through the other way either. So, I guess if it's already here, it's already here.
You wanna waste a sending spell and ask Anton if he already positioned someone out here?
I don't
No,
think
he
we should
didn't.
do that.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I think. Is there any? Oh, I look around to see if there's any boats.
You guys haven't broken the tree line yet to see what's around the lake.
Somebody says, guys, I'm going. We can
Yeah,
go.
I'm
We
going
can
too.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to the lake also.
Okay. So you all break the tree line and can see this, as X described to you, this clearing with a few trees, and beyond that, a decent-sized lake with a, can be described as a portal in the middle of this little island. Sitting in front of the portal with kicking its feet in the legs, as you get closer and have a better look at it, seems to be a bear.
Is this one of our werebear friends?
X says to the group.
Hey, Samson, you recognize your friend?
Could be.
Yo, that froze up for me.
Kinda
Midas
said,
says to the group, this is how the war starts.
Want us to tell us more?
yeah, now's not the time to be mysterious.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to be. Remember, there's going to be a war, right? If this is one of the werebears, and we're informed that the war, they're taking place in the part in the war. If we provoke something right here, this is how the war begins.
Well, we were told to just do away with anyone coming out of that portal. So yes, this is how the war begins.
Well, welcome to the big game, guys. You called your shot.
Welcome to the beginning. Again.
I said big game. Did you understand that and just see something different, or?
Yeah, Sanchez, that's why I said Sanchez says to himself.
Okay. So yeah, he says, all right. Well, let's go start a war, guys.
Shut up.
And then Midas looks back at the side and he says, I'll make you the first casualty if you don't watch your fucking mouth.
Look, do you want to stay back while we handle this, or you just want to bitch and complain?
I'll bitch and complain.
All right, stand back. We'll handle this.
And Midas says, this will be interesting.
So who's approaching here?
Yeah.
I am. Samson.
Samson's approaching. Who else is approaching? Is just Samson approaching? I missed that.
I mean, Midas is going to roll back up. I mean, he's going to sit there. You know, he's coming up, but he's going to play the back.
Okay. So as the group approaches, this bear. Say again?
As soon as I get in range, I want to use friendship.
That's on yourself, so you are in range.
Oh, really?
Friends is yourself. You give yourself advantage.
Oh, but yeah, for sure. Then yeah, I'm going to use friends as I approach.
As you all approach, the bear looks up, sees you all, and kind of gives a wave.
Hey, how's it going, friend? Mind telling us what you're doing here?
Well, I'm not your friend. I don't know you.
Come on, we're friends. And I want to do a persuasion check that I will now have advantage with.
Okay.
Got that.
22.
Natural one.
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, "Well, I mean, you seem nice, but I don't know you, so I gotta know someone for my friends. So you seem nice. So there's that. There's that.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to argue semantics. Yeah, what you doing out here?
Oh, I'm just guarding the portal.
Brian, do I recognize his voice?
Um, do you?
Well, because this sounds like Milo to me. Sounds like the voice you make Milo make it sound like.
Actually, you do recognize the voice if you have talked to a Milo of this time period before. Though it's a little growlier because he's in bear form. But he says, "Yeah, I'm just guarding. What'd you ask after said he's guarding the portal? I'm sorry.
For who?
Oh, for us.
Us.
Us, yeah, us.
Who's us?
Team us. Team us, team them. I'm on team us.
I don't even know who the players are.
Oh. I guess that's very confusing for you then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Could you tell me who the players are? I'd like roll persuasion again.
$30.
30.
Holy shit. Yeah, everyone knows that, silly. It's Team Them is Atrelion the Terrible and his fearsome army and mercenaries and killers. And of course, Team Us is, the peaceful denizens of the Feywild.
Oh, of course. So you came through the portal.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you paying attention?
Yeah, my bad. Hey, you mind going back through it for me real quick? And then I want to roll persuasion again.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Yes! I don't even need to roll again.
Oh, yeah, because it's natural 20. You can't get any higher than that. He scratches his head, looks very confused for a moment. I mean, Trey Separatist told me not to. You seem really, really cool, but like he's like in charge, and I think I'm here before things happened, so it's like really important. And like if I go back, he said it would change my footprint, which I don't really understand, but apparently that's important. And it's my shift, and I can go back later if that works out fine. I don't have to say I'm not staying here forever, so I can go back. It's just going to be a little later.
Yeah, okay, cool. When's your shift over?
I don't know if I should tell you that.
It's all good. When's your shift over? I'll roll persuasion again.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Nah, you seem really nice. I'm not gonna tell you, but so someone's gonna come relieve me. So, there'd be two bears. So that would be the signal that one bear's gonna leave.
Midas says in his head to them, if he goes back through and doesn't leave this spot, that would be good. He said we didn't really have a time. He said, just don't let him roam this world. I know this bear. If we could just kill the next one, that would be just dandy.
I don't have much time here. Once this wears off, he's gonna know what I did, and he's not gonna be too happy about it.
No. Again, it's yourself. It's yourself, Chris. You didn't do anything to him. You just made yourself more.
No, don't they
charismatic.
know? Don't they know what you did to him?
You didn't do anything to him. You did it to yourself. No, all you did was give yourself advantage for 1 minute on charisma checks. You haven't done anything to him. You're just more charismatic. When that wears off, they don't realize you are. You just seem less convincing. You haven't done anything to them.
I want to be fair, but I'll take.
I'm reading the spell. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks against one character. When the spell, you're right. When the spell ends, they realize you magically influence their mood and become hostile to you. Yikes, that was a good choice. So yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'll take it.
No, you're right. You're right. You got it. My apologies. So Samson does say you guys should hurry. Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been real. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. And Samson turns and hightails it on out.
Okay. Samson Power walks out the clearing. Is anyone else doing anything? If you're talking to us, Greg, you're muted. Okay.
I follow Sam.
Yeah,
Clearing. I say to the group, we should probably take up defensive positioning because he's probably gonna come over here.
Minus series.
Okay.
X says mentally, ready your neck.
10 steps ahead of you. I hate to do this, but do what I must.
Okay. So X, Assad, and we'll say Davina and Mir walk out the clearing with Samson while Midas stays.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Can we go back real quick?
To do what?
In my head, I forgot I just equipped suggestion. So I was gonna try and do suggestion while I had friends.
Is suggestion concentration?
Yeah.
It will cancel it out.
Oh, friends is concentration?
It is.
Okay. All right, yeah, never mind.
Okay. So as they're leaving and Midas stays, Midas, you see who you are recognizing as Milo in a bear form. His face crinkles a bit. Seems to be a little annoyed. Then he looks up and says, "Well, hey, that wasn't very nice. Hey, that wasn't nice. You didn't have to do that. I'm just doing my job." And kind of kicks the water, frustrated. And he looks at you. Midas, and says, "You gonna trick me too?"
Midas deepens his voice, or tries to distort his voice as much as he possibly can.
Give me a performance check.
I thought so.
Say what you're gonna say first to give me performance. 'Cause I don't want you to change it based off. Oh wow.
I already rolled it.
Okay.
But. So Midas says, "No, I'm not going to trick you at all. I wish you would listen to them, though."
Why I don't know you guys? Why should I listen to you guys instead of my friends? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it looks like you're going to start a war, from what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is, a war already started. I'm just here before, so
That doesn't make sense.
it does make sense. You're just not getting it.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. The war's going to start. I'm just making sure that them doesn't get over there before it starts. And starts it. It makes sense.
Wish it didn't have to be this way. That you're gonna start a war.
I'm not gonna start a war. Stop saying that. I'm just doing my job. Trey Shepard said, I just need to do my job, and it's important. So it's important.
Sure seems like you're starting a war to me.
Stop saying that. And he like punches the ground and a bunch of dirt flies up. And he says, why are you being so mean? Do I know you?
Midas steps back when the dirt flies up and flicks one of the pieces, flecks of dirt
It's pretty
super
far
fast
away.
out of his way. Darn it.
It's pretty
do some
far
cool
away
shit.
from you.
That's all right. Says, do I know you?
Do I know you? You sound familiar, but you're being mean, so I don't know.
Midas says, I don't know. I don't know if I know you. But I tell you what, if I did know you, I wouldn't want you starting a war, and that'd be the most important part to me.
You don't know me, so you're a stranger, so I don't care much what a stranger thinks.
How old are you? You
Old
don't
enough
sound too old.
Old enough to be a werebear. That's pretty old.
I wish you well.
Well, I wish you weller.
When's this war supposed to start?
I don't know. When's it gonna start?
I'm not the one starting the war, remember?
Yes, you are. This is a war of words right now that you started. It's not going well for you, is it?
I just want to keep what's there, and what's here.
Well, that's not my job. So, I'm watching the portal. Okay?
I know why there has to be a war, but you seem pretty hell-bent on having one.
No. I'm heck bent on protecting my family and my friends.
No place to be in. Got to start a war to protect people. Sounds more like putting them in danger.
I'm not starting a war, okay? Why do you keep saying that? That's not how it went. The war already started. That's why I'm fighting in it.
Midas subtly could cast detect thoughts. He says, what do I have to say to you for you to go back through there?
Okay. He's currently thinking, man, this guy really sounds familiar, but I just can't place it. He doesn't look like anyone I know. He looks really weird. I would remember that face. Tricephalus just told me I can't come back until someone comes for me, so I'm not going back. Someone had to make me. No one's gonna get me in trouble. I said I was old enough for this, and I am. I'm gonna prove it. I'm not going back. I'm a werebear. They're not strong enough to fight me. That's what I was told. I'm strong. And I can swim faster than they can, probably, so I'll get them in the water. But he says to you aloud, it's just you aloud, I'm not going back until someone comes to get me, because that's the rules.
And when's that, kid?
It's when it is. Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
You can't tell when your shift ends?
Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
That sounds like slavery, not a job.
How would you know? It's a slavery to have rules for what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do? That sounds stupid.
You can't tell me when your shift ends, even though someone else is going to be here with you.
You're a stranger. Why would I tell you, stupid?
Hmm.
How would you tell me everything about you, huh? Does that make sense? No.
He says, if I tell you about me, would you go back through?
Why would I do that? Nah.
Am I getting anything from his head when I ask him about when the shift ends?
Oh, all he's thinking is like, I don't know why they keep asking me. I don't know. It ends when someone comes and gets me. Trey Cephalus said it was weird, so he couldn't tell me exactly when, but I just have to stay here until someone comes and gets me. It's pretty simple. I don't know why they want to know. They're being really weird. I'm going to have to make sure I tell people about this, because this was weird, and they're going to want to know. And they told me to keep my eye out for weird things. And this is definitely weird and qualifies.
Mighty says, and I say, he looks back at him. He says, I really wish it wouldn't be this way. And he walks away and goes to hide behind the clear, like out of earshot, but he wants to keep an eye on him.
Okay, so as you're walking away, he says, it's not any way except for me doing what I'm supposed to be doing and you being annoying. So yeah, I wish it wasn't this way either. Stupid.
Midas doesn't even turn back. He doesn't even respond. And he wants to basically go and kind of hide, but kind of keep an eye out on him and stay out of earshot.
Okay, we'll give you a stealth check to hide.
Can I give myself guidance? I don't know if I can here.
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, damn it. What the f is this?
Woof.
Please get the whole 4.
10. So, hold on, let me let me roll a thing really quick.
Quick question.
Yes.
If I have a spell up on concentration and I want to do another concentration spell, does the first spell end when I start casting or when the spell is casting?
I would say when you start casting, because unless you're doing something that's going to take a minute to cast, it would be almost instant from starting to cast it and it casting.
Right.
What are you trying to figure out?
Your first spell ended, though.
You to like plan against me.
Say again? I'm sorry.
I don't really want to tell you because I don't want you to plan against me.
Fine, figure it out.
All right.
But your spell ended, though. Your friend's spell, just to let you know.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay, okay.
So it turns out I can't get rid of banishment because it was a magical secret, so I have to know it.
Okay.
But since this is a werebear, maybe he's from the Fae, so maybe I can banish this guy, right? I'm wondering if I can get within range using greater invisibility, and then cast
so
banish.
if you're invisible, it won't drop until the spell is cast. So until banishment clicks, it doesn't drop.
Okay.
But mind
Right.
you, as long as you're far enough away not to be heard casting, it wouldn't be an issue.
All right.
I drop some knowledge. We at least think that they're from here, right? Because we follow them from this plane to
Well,
the other plane, and they said that they
you're
were...
the only one who recognizes the bear's voice. Outside of that, it's just a werebear to the rest. Of
Okay, a werebear. Okay,
the rest of the group is just a werebear. You're the only one who has any knowledge of who this is.
I was actually about to say something to the group, but
Okay. I mean, you can't.
Either way, taking orders directly from Trace.
because I told them, because I did tell them that I know this werebear. I did.
You did say that. So that's up to their interpretation to.
Right.
Yeah.
So I also say to them, I said, keep an eye on him. Watch him. Don't let him out of sight.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
All right. Cool.
I just need a minute.
I can see you, stupid. Is what you hear.
He yells that because I'm
Yes,
supposed to be out of earshot.
He yells that.
Midas gives him like the OK symbol, like the 3 fingers in the
Yeah.
circle. So Midas stands with his back to a tree, and he stands there. He wants to stand there for a couple of minutes, and then he wants to cast sending to the kid.
Okay, Samson, what are you doing in this time? Because you had a plan in motion here, or you're just thinking aloud.
I was just thinking out loud,
Okay.
even see if it's worth considering.
Yes, greater while great invisibility is on, it won't break until the spell is cast for the next thing you're doing.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you wait a few minutes and you cast Sending, Midas. What do you say?
But it says, Milo, what you up to? How's everything going?
You instantly hear back. Oh, hey, Mr. Midas. Things are well. The war's still happening. But I'm on guard duty, so I got a little, maybe a day or so of just relaxation. So that's cool. No information, I guess, because I'm not home.
I says, where are you?
Oh, I'm back. My old home, my real home. I don't know. I'm guarding a portal for Mr. Trey Sepidus, so I'm just doing a job. It's not too exciting, but it's not dangerous, so that's good. Not that I'm scared of danger or anything.
I just says, if a war is starting, things are going to get very, very dangerous, and they're very powerful people. If anyone approaches you at this portal you're guarding, it would be in your best interest to go back. I'm hearing things.
Well, the war already started, Mr. Midas, and it's already dangerous, so there's no running from it now, Mr. Trey says. So I gotta do my part. And I'm doing my part. I'm not gonna run. I'm not running ever again.
I just really put it together who this motherfucker is. And yeah, of course none of us know him.
Yeah, you don't know.
No, you don't. It's a random kid from the town.
I network bullshit.
Pretty much.
So Midas says, he casts Sending one more time. He says, kid, Milo, I'm begging you to go back through the portal just for, I don't know, 2 days. Just until things cool down. Sit on the other side, right at the other side.
There's a few moments before you get a message back. He says, Mr. Midas, it doesn't work that way. There's no guarantee I can come back to now. That's why it's important. I'm here now and no one else is, so I have to stay until someone else comes. That's the only way it works. We can't decide when we get here. It's important. I can't run. Stop telling me to.
Understood.
Are you casting it again? Or are you saying it to yourself?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm saying it to myself.
Okay.
I say, all right, guys, whenever you're ready, it's the net and getting back through. If you have to kill him, then I don't want to be a part of that, but...
Who is this person, Midas?
As a kid, I met when we went to the Feywild. He's been keeping me up to date. This is how I know that there's going to be a war.
What? What?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where's this kid from? Can I banish him? You said you met him in the past.
No, he's from that town that we were at.
Midas, what the fuck? You call me.
I mean, if I mean, whatever the case is, I'll put him in the net, and then I'll release him right in front of it. We can push him back through.
I should
But,
probably contact Anton.
and do what?
Let him know that there's already a guard here of rotating. We can only assume werebears because that's what's here now.
Not trying to say anything, tell you anything, or say I told you so, but I said maybe we should contact Anton. Let him know there's somebody already here. Did he send the person?
And all right.
Yes, X, you were right. What, fucking cookie?
I just wanted to pat on the back. Thank you.
I never gave you any books. But yeah, I'm thinking that might be the best thing to do before we proceed. Because,
What
like
is
you
that?
said, this could start the war.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
You're talking to us.
Okay, that was my computer. You guys didn't hear that.
I was like, what is he
Nothing.
talking
Keep
about?
going. It was something like a freaking like screen that didn't have any sound before. It just started blasting sound into my headphones, and I thought you guys heard it too.
Oh no, that's just the ghost in your house, I guess.
Probably your porn tab.
Yeah, you gotta mute that. So you casting sending, Samson?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you say to Anton?
At the first portal, there's a werebear guarding it. We know that he will be rotated out. They're here waiting for the war to start.
You said you're here waiting for the war to start?
They're here waiting for the war to start.
Okay.
Well, there's only one here, but...
Okay. A few moments pass before you get a response that says, "Not sure I see the problem here, Samson. Though it is odd, why they're here waiting for the war to start? That's what they said exactly. Waiting for it to start."
He just started the war.
Technically, he said the war started. I say they because somebody's going to come switch them out. They obviously have somebody giving them orders.
You get a response pretty quickly. Right. I know I said I don't need any prisoners. Capture that bear for me. We're going to need to talk to it.
I come back and I'm going to kill.
You broke up some, Chris. Say it again.
Honestly, no promises.
Say the whole thing again. You broke up some.
I say, Anton, I'm good at killing, not capturing. So I can try, but no promises. Honestly.
You get a response pretty quickly again. Fair enough. Maybe ask X to capture it. It would just work out best if we can get this kind of advanced information for what comes next. We can maybe avoid a war if I can speak with the bear. So, try to capture. Yes? Thank you.
Samson kind of slouches back and is like, all right, Miles, you might have been right. He wants us to capture him.
I told you. No reason to contact Anton.
Samson just looks at X like, you little motherfucker. Ryder says,
It says, hmm, what must be done, must be done. You've put us in a hard place. Um, it'd be nice if we could wait and capture whatever bear shows up for him, if it shows up for him. If not, then we capture this one. The problem with this Samson is they find out that it's who he's at war with. He finds out.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to tell him who he's at war with?
It might be the only thing that can save really the fun.
I mean, telling him who he's at war with isn't a problem because he knows that. I mean, he told us that Tricipitus is the one who sent him.
Right.
So I mean, I think if we capture him, Anton finds out. If we don't capture him, they just capture the next werebear or whoever comes to that portal, or him with Anton's forces when they get here. So, I mean, what is the choice? We capture him, right? Or you can tell him now that this is the other information that you got off of him before you proceed to kill him, send him back, or capture him.
Point, we need to start being cognizant of how close we get to Tricipitus finding out our relation to Anton.
Yes, but I don't think anybody knows who we are right now. This guy doesn't know who we are.
Your little friend might.
No, he does not know who we are. I read his mind.
Just from the town. He came through the portal with us. He knows who we are.
Yeah, well, yeah, if we show our faces in front of him and Anton, or if Anton says these guys captured you.
You're the one going with the net, Midas. I leave that to you.
Oh, we're really trying to capture this guy.
That's what we're talking about.
Well, I'm saying I'm asking you if capture is the smart thing to do. I'm also saying maybe we just tell him that it's Tricipitus and we got that information from the bear before we do anything, right? And then I'm saying we need to decide what we're going to do. Capture the bear? Do you kill the bear? Do you send the bear back through?
Sending the bear back through at this point, I think, is the worst thing we could do.
Okay, that's the worst thing. So capture or kill? What do you think is better?
Killing the bear is the best thing we could do.
Well, that's for you guys.
How about
I want to make a decision for the group. What does everybody else think? I will make a decision.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think if Anton said capture him, I think we should capture him.
I was very explicit in letting Anton know that I'm a killer, not a capturer. To which he suggested, quite hilariously to me, to implore X to do it.
He said what?
He told me perhaps ask X to lead. I guess assuming that he knows that you are a capturer. Take that for how you want it. So, I guess, what do you think, X?
Complete honesty, Samson and Misfit. I am now seeing how we need to hurry back out of this whole situation. It's only going downhill from here. He's going to get
on a slippery slope. You're correct.
Yeah, and I did it so we can get close to Telstrom and talk to Ra. But just to have a good favor with Anton, there's a lot of at jeopardy right now. There's a lot at risk within the mission. Yeah, so I'm at a loss. Give me a second to think. X goes into a meditative stance.
While we're here on important topics, has anybody reached out to Solara to let her know about this war on Friends of S?
All right, says I have.
Okay, good.
Oh no, Friends of S. No. Sorry. No, I have not.
Because wasn't that like a thing not involving her but dedicated to her?
We know that. I didn't know that. I don't know.
I
if
don't
they
think
do.
you all do. No.
Okay. Okay, so do we even know that the Friends of S is involving her?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. That
She
was a long
found out.
time.
Yeah, she found out about it herself and didn't tell anyone.
Okay, never
She
mind.
spoke. Yeah, all the conversations have been separately from the group.
Gotcha. Right.
My first thought, away from the Friends of Us, back to the original thought. Have we heard what Anton has done to the Feywilds yet? Or the Feywilds that want to come back and retaliate?
No, we do not know how he's received the moniker the Trillion of Terror.
Yeah. I wonder if there's some information we can get out of this bear. I also don't think this bear has any information on the start of this war from the the killing of the tree. So I don't think capturing this bear will be something that he's a scout. He's not he's not a high ranking officer. I doubt that capturing him for Anton will be something bad. But we're gonna have to go through with this one situation and then maybe not go to that second portal and let Anton know we just can't be involved anymore due to the dragon.
See, this is what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
agree.
an option.
Why is it not an option?
Fucking don't get it. Fucking don't get it. We agreed to do this. There's no backing out of this deal with Anton X. We have to follow through. That's it. That's
right.
it.
Well, not so much with this deal as it concerns mainly the next deal, where he's coming to us for the violence. But no, Midas has the right spirit of the deal here.
Yeah, again, I think that we have the full right to assist with this portal and not go to the next portal. I understand our word, and it might even break the relationship and trust a little bit. But there's a greater scope that we got.
No, X. No, you're not understanding it. You want to be an enemy of Anton?
It's not being an enemy of Anton.
No. X. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be an enemy of Anton if we break this deal and do not go to the second portal. You want to play that game? I'll go to the second portal myself. You pulled us into this shit and you voted fucking aye when I told you to vote nay. Now you want to pull us into this and back away. There is no backing out of it.
We didn't tell anybody to vote nay. But
yeah.
Told you guys I didn't want to do this and it was a bad idea.
All right.
You didn't vote nay.
Yeah, I didn't say vote nay. I'm sorry. I just voted nay myself and told you it was a bad idea.
X, I don't think this is the right time to draw the line in the sand. We just have to push through and finish this.
Yeah, and for us not to stop at the second portal when it's on the way to where we're going, pretty flagrant.
I'm just saying, for the simple fact of the scope of the situation at hand, the prior situation, I think that this is what we're about to encounter already. I didn't think it would happen so soon, but it's happened with our first encounter.
X, you should have thought of it. You should have thought of it before you made the decision.
Oh, Midas, I thought of it, and I raised this concern more than you did. You just said nay. I raised it with the nay and why.
No, you said yes.
Honestly, this situation would be so messy if nobody was personally involved. Okay, if nobody was personally involved here, this guy would be dead by now. All right, so it's not as bad as you're making it.
This is bad because X is trying to back out. That's what I'm saying.
And he's backing out because it got messy here. There's
There is no more messy than this. This is it. This is the extent of the messiness.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do we do here?
He may be this next little spy guy, or unless, I guess your little ex-cubby friends are guarding the next one.
Oh, it gets messy, Midas.
Uh,
It gets much messier.
Midas, it could be worse. It could be worse than this.
What do you mean it could be worse? Samson's only saying it's bad because I know the guy.
No.
There's no one else that I know. That's what Samson's just telling me.
Right.
So-
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying if he were to run back and tell Tricipitus all this, it could be worse.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He can't go back.
All right, so do you make sure he doesn't go back?
All right, let's capture him. I don't think we should kill him. I think we should capture him.
Well, then it's settled.
Memory here.
Say
Wait
again.
a second. Matter of fact, he doesn't know what's really going on here.
That's why I said we could turn him into Anton.
We don't have anything to worry about. He wasn't there when the deal was made.
Yes, duh.
Yeah.
I said turn him into Anton. What I think is because he knows nothing. What I think is going to happen is this is going to go to higher levels of people closer to it, Tricipitus, and then that's
No,
when
he can't go back. X. That's Samson already said that's the most dangerous part.
The next person.
The next person dies.
The next
X,
person is Tricipitus.
X. If we capture him, if we capture him and the army gets here before the other werebear comes, before whoever comes to relieve him, we don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so at this point, I'm thinking about the future, and
Man.
not this army here, but the next portal, and the more days it takes for the people to come. Now they're alerted. If this werebear does not return when 2 people come to retrieve him, they're already going to start assaulting the next portal.
2 people aren't coming to retrieve him. 1 person.
It's just one.
And they don't have. Listen, X. They don't even know when they're going to come through. They don't know when they're coming through this portal. I mean, that's what the kid says.
Yeah. I hear that. But if they do come, and he's gone, it's going to raise flags. It's going to accelerate everything. And at the next portal, we don't know if Archtrade III is coming through there. Then it gets messy.
Well, it looks like we might have to kill that Archtrade then.
You mean the guy who killed the tree and fucked up Tristan and Anton? We're going to kill them.
I said, well,
Fucking
all right,
grand. That's grand.
all right, I'll do it. You can just stand by and watch.
I said my piece. I should have said this in more detail before I said let's just go ahead and do it. So you're right about that, Midas. But this is where I'm at right now.
If you want to capture him, Samson, it'd be best to polymorph him into a rat. And we could just quickly grab him.
Are you talking about once we get him or before we get him?
Before, like now, just shoot a polymorph at him.
You ever tried to catch a rat?
In D&D, a rat is slow. It's not fast.
A rat is fast. Maya, how about a turtle? How about that?
He's correct. In D&D is not faster than any of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
a rat,
not-
you can easily
I
catch
thought
it.
was.
No,
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
it's still going to have it's going to have X amount of movement, but X is
It's not
faster than any animal.
It's not the fact that rats can, flatten their bodies to get through tiny crevices. Doesn't matter how fucking fast you are when he goes this fucking.
So with D&D, I mean that's all flavor, right? If we're talking about just grabbing something, a rat is actually the best thing you want to transform anything to.
If you're fighting it,
Okay.
Well, at any rate,
Can we turn into a skunk?
we are going to wrap the session here, and we'll take the actions next week, as it is 11:30. But that's a good session, guys. You guys have quite the pop-up dilemma on your hands.
Holes, man. We really didn't need to be here.
So to be clear, X did agree in protest. He made it very
No,
clear
then
he
he-
was agreeing.
Then
in
he went
protest.
against it.
He was on mute, I think.
Yeah, X
Yeah, I
did put
was,
up,
but
he
I
put up
heard
quite
you.
the argument, and then said, just I'm agreeing in the entire protest. He made it very clear he's not cool with it, but he's voting yes.
No, because he wanted to do some selfish ass shit.
selfish to check on Sarah, who's been being spied on by
Michael.
Sarah is a person who gave you a name. You're not her friend, right?
she's part of my kind of
He's not your friend.
Rob likes me more than you.
Right. Sarah is not your friend. What's it called? This dude is actually like a kid I befriended as a child who's growing up, and I'm sitting here telling y'all, yo, if you got murder him, murder him.
Sarah, the reason I got this poison to kill people.
So what? So what? What I'm telling you is, I'm telling you to go ahead and I'm not even acting like two with how you were with two. I'm like, yo, if y'all got to kill this dude, I just don't want to be the one to kill him. But y'all got to do what y'all got to do.
Poison on to kill.
How many what?
How many people have you used the poison on to kill?
One so far.
Exactly. Look where it got us.
Look where it got us.
It got us some pretty cool stuff.
Bullshit. You're talking about this poison like we should be happy about it.
Also,
No, I'm talking about I'm happy for it. I have connects to Sarah.
also before we even turn this thing into what's called, like we could use a cube on it too, or the net, like on the rat too. Like we can easily catch this thing if it's a rat. Not fast, like we can catch it. Especially we surround them first or whatever we got to do. A rat's not going to necessarily be hard to catch in this.
Turn him into a rat if you turn into an owl.
Okay.
Why not a skunk?
No, I'm trying to tell y'all, right? From a D&D standpoint, that's the easiest thing to catch.
I'm trying to tell you from a D&D standpoint, it's not that cut and dry. I've been here. I've done the rat thing a lot. It really isn't that easy. And if Brian is feeling like he wants to get freaky with it, we're fucked.
I mean, what works in the rat favor is that it's on an island. There aren't a lot of places to hide and crevice into. A rat's speed is 20 feet. So
I know exactly. I know the stats. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I get what it says on paper, and I know how people are getting down with it out here.
What about a turtle?
Yeah, that's what I said. A turtle. You know what I mean?
Turtle.
I don't think there is a turtle.
Unless we're near water.
There's turtles?
Yeah.
I'm on this thing. I don't see a turtle.
If you're looking at the polymorph list, it's not going to be everything. Like, you
No.
gotta look at the list.
Or how about a sloth? Can we turn into a sloth?
I don't know if there are sloths.
Okay. That'd be the perfect one to transform into.
I mean, I don't see a turtle, but I have no problem if you turning something into a turtle. I can work out some stats for a turtle.
But we have to think about it because we'll be surrounded by water. So
what does that change? I mean,
it
and
can
then
swim.
after the water, there's land again. It's like it's going to go into the ocean. I'm missing the dire problem of water being there.
Yeah, and we
Okay.
could also turn into faster water animals too.
Yeah. Or just
Okay.
hop in the water
Okay.
and grab a turtle.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool.
You do have a monk. You have 2 monks.
Mm-hmm.
2 monks and a shit ton of magic.
So
That was
I
fun.
really was I out on an island with my logic for why we need to leave this?
You were kind of complaining.
Not
No,
complaining.
I get your logic, but the whole point is like I really don't think you're being realistic if you think we can just walk away. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, this is not a walk away. Hey, Anton, we got something else that we really need to do thing. He already said also that this is more important and this is bigger than the dragon. Like this isn't a walk away thing, and it was very clear with that. I don't understand why you think it isn't. It can be a walk away thing. It's very clear that Anton's going to fuck us up or be really pissed at us if we walk away from this.
Oh,
I think
pissed off,
we're
not
misconstruing two things though. Because he said when he said that he was talking about because I said in regards to the whole coming to us for the violent thing. I was like, yo, just don't put us in a position where we don't really have any choice but to say yes to you.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. But
I'm saying
it's up for y'all interpretation. I'm telling you this. My personal belief is this isn't something Anton. Let's just walk away from.
Anton is not.
Regardless of your conversation tonight, Chris.
Saeed is very cool
we're talking about last session.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I
I'm
got
talking
you.
about last session, the way Anton's acting, and the way that I know he's acting, the things he's saying too, and the ways he's not necessarily trusting us and saying he can trust us with tasks. This being a task. So here's the thing that he thinks he can trust us with too. And
There's
we're going to
also,
break his trust on this one thing. We
Yeah,
got
it's
something
like
else to do.
it's
there was also a
almost.
conversation last week where or 2 weeks ago, where we mentioned we might not be able to secure both portals. There was that conversation.
Yeah, but
What did we agree to tonight?
we agreed for both portals. That was
Okay,
very
then. That's
yeah.
what we had to do.
Yeah, all right. Well, Misfits might have to like fail one mission once in a while.
Nah,
We
nah,
can
bro.
fail.
You can feel it. I'm not
Exactly.
feeling
You
it.
walk away.
Yeah, walk
and be
away. Just turn
stupid.
your head.
And I'm a
It's-
snitch
it's
too.
not-
If
it's
you walk
not-
away from
Yeah.
this.
I mean, yo,
It's
he
not-
killed your
Especially,
dad.
especially if I gotta watch my homie the little kid get captured or killed, and you think you're gonna be able to walk away because you want to do something else?
Listen,
No.
you walk away
It's-
because you want to do something else. You better make a new character.
Oh, you think I'm
Start
doing
planning
this?
that little motherfucker.
What up? Y'all think I'm doing this so I can do something else?
So you can get out of this. So you can get out of whatever. The reason it really doesn't matter. You're trying to get out of it because you think it might be messy or whatever. What I'm trying to tell you is we're telling you it's messier if you walk away from Anton.
It's
Yeah.
messier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets worse, bro.
So
It's
And
every-
also-
the whole.
Here's my thought.
Way
If
worse.
you're not doing what we're doing, you're literally always doing something else. Like
So
that's
here's my
just
thought.
what it is.
That's
Y'all
true.
think it's messier to have Anton be upset and pissed with us over Arch Trey being upset that we're working with Anton and Anton possibly finding out that we killed his father?
As long as that little motherfucking werebear doesn't go back, Archfey will never know.
Exactly.
And the argument that X made was that guy not going back, the soldiers coming to find him, seeing that he's gone.
It's
thinking that
not our
something-
problem.
It won't be our problem anymore.
Wait, and then thinking ahead, we get to the next portal a few days later, and the whole army, including potentially Arch Trey, is there because he's like something's going on already. That's the argument that X made.
Yeah,
Do
but
you
the whole
think-
army's
do you
we
think
send it to Anton, and we get the fuck out of there.
Here's the question. From a militaristic standpoint, right? Do you think that the Archfey would come because somebody hit his first outpost? Like, do you think that he's thinking that me showing up to the second one is somehow, you know, a very exponential strategic position to take?
If that is his only other option to get into this world, yes.
You think he got to walk through a portal?
Fam,
Yo.
yeah, you gotta look at the Archfey like you're looking at a Trillion or Anton. Like, nah, they got ways, bro.
He said he could send the entire town back at whatever town we wanted to. He has the power to send everybody over this place without a damn portal.
I hear y'all. I think though, and this is just me, that we need to learn how to pivot in case some shit hits the fan.
I
Alright, look-
completely agree with that, but this isn't
Right.
that.
You're
Yeah,
causing
Greg.
shit to hit the fan.
Hey,
You're
Greg,
causing.
Greg, what's going to happen here is if we go back on this deal, we sever our relationship with Anton. That's
Completely.
the,
Yeah,
we
man,
sever our relationship.
you're smelling an egg salad sandwich and screaming out, "Someone shit on themselves." Like, it's not that bad.
Well, if that egg sandwich sits outside for 3 days and it takes us 3 days to get to the next quarter, it's gonna smell like shit, brother.
Yo, okay, so this is what I want to say too. Anton told us last time, right? He said, "Hey, if you're going to help me, then help me. If you're not, then not. Don't tell me you're not. You can't do something and then do something against me, right? This is essentially the same damn thing.
It's
We're
the
telling
same
him we
thing.
can do something, but we're abandoning post.
Yeah.
For whatever
Yeah,
reason.
bro.
And that's going to send his suspicions up. This motherfucker's suspicious as shit right now, bruh.
Right. And
Yeah.
and like this is like he said, to him this is more important than the dragons. So,
Hey, I just hope I'm wrong.
well, you are.
Bro, Look, honestly, it doesn't like if you're wrong or right, it doesn't matter. Like the worst of the worst is severing that relationship with Anton. We can't do that.
The worst of the worst is Art Spade going against us and Anton finding out about us and his dad. That's the worst.
That would be the worst.
Oh,
case. I will point out
Greg.
too, Greg, you're leaving out the fact of the time travel aspect of, as the kid said, they don't know when they'll show up here. So even if the next person in may be coming from a different point in the Feywild's timeline, so if they come over here, the kid snatched and not here, and they want to go back, there's no guarantee they'll go back to a point where that information is helpful.
I still don't believe you.
You don't have to. I mean, that's fine.
That's how the Fae works.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We just said that Arch Faye got the power to send people at whatever time frame. I don't believe it.
We're talking about a portal.
Yeah, we're talking about a portal, man.
Portals be portaling, man. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
Hilarious session.
I think.
Great session. It was fun.
We're not going to do this, but I wish we could play out just a mini session where we'd be like, all right, Brian, we're 100% not going the other way. Let's play out this session where we decide to abandon this shit. So he can show us exactly what the fuck Anton does to us.
Oh,
you want a what if episode?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I'd be down for some what if
Let's do what if.
sessions.
No, because then you guys will not. No, so it's too many things would happen for the what if to do a what if. You would know.
Can we
find
do
out
what
too.
ifs from the past?
That had to be pretty far back.
We've been playing for 3 years.
We've been playing for a while, but it would have to be pretty far back for the fallout to not let you get information you don't have right now. That's the issue.
Gotcha.
Like, any what if is probably you guys fighting someone you didn't. In that case, you would know a lot more about them than you currently do.
I mean, what if is just X getting killed the first time, like we go to kill that shopkeep?
No.
I don't like that what if.
Because it wasn't good.
I thought it was.
Yeah, man. Greg, you're a wild boy, yo.
Yeah, you definitely wild. You voted yes, yeah.
Yo, you vote yes and then try back on the middle of this shit. Yo, I can't have you on real life decisions after this.
Yeah.
Those are my apprehensions. Those are my apprehensions when I said the yes.
Duh, this man told me to hit up Anton, and then right afterwards was like,
Okay,
"You
that
should've
one
done
was
that."
funny. Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was
That was
wild
good.
flagrant.
That was a joke. This is not a joke. That was.
Bro, this is a
dog,
big
I
joke
really
right
think
now.
you're really just you're what ifing the worst potential scenario that's probably not likely to happen, or something we're guaranteeing does happen. And then you're also saying that if we do this, Anton's going to be pissed at us, and that's it. And I'm telling you, I don't think it's just pissed at us.
It
I
doesn't,
think-
yeah.
I think it's automatically enemy of Anton. At that point.
Exactly.
Well, and then we helped the Feywild out. When
What? No. Fuck the
Well,
Feywild.
hold on.
We got two sides.
The thought did cross my mind earlier today.
Oh no, if we got two sides.
Would it just be easier to get Anton killed?
Yo.
Yo, I think that was already on the table. We shot it down.
Wow, you guys.
Would that
Yeah.
just be the easier way out?
Wow, you guys.
No, it wouldn't.
Do we
I mean-
just install Midas as the head of Bayla, and he has to roll a new character?
Stop. Why would Midas had Fela?
To get you to roll a new character.
Why Midas?
I don't know. I don't know. It'd be funny.
Of all people
Nah.
to install, you pick that crazy fuck.
Yeah, it's
Why
like
you gonna call him crazy?
You're
what
you're,
was that
you're a
movie
little
with Adam
chaotic.
Sandler. What was the movie with Adam Sandler where he wrote the
Eight
Hallmark
Crazy Nights.
cards, and then he ended up being real rich.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, Mr. Biggs? Was that it?
Mr. Deeds or something like that?
Mr. Deeds.
Mr.
Deeds.
D. That's
Mr.
it.
Deeds.
That's it. Yeah. We can make him the Mr. Deeds of royalty.
Hudsucker Proxy.
The royal deeds.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious. You know that? I love it. I love the chaotic energy, man. It's great.
We can still see your screen, just in case you don't know.
I moved it.
Okay.
That's my alignment. Chaotic neutral.
I'm chaotic. Good.
I think the chaotic neutral solidified itself with the tree decision, but
You think that was neutral?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's
was
evil,
chaotic
but he does
neutral.
good stuff too.
I'm sorry. You think murdering a person is neutral?
Chaotically.
I mean, but he does good stuff too. You know,
Yeah, I
so
think- I
he's
think it-
not
I think it
he's not on
balances
one side or the
itself
other. Yeah. He's not necessarily-
So just to lay out these here facts, okay? You gave away
Mhm.
2 powerful artifacts of a
that I
benefactor
did
you have
know
not
how
yet.
powerful they were.
You gave away 2 artifacts of a person you've never met before who gave them to you and trusted you with them very early in the campaign off the strength of you're good at what you do and was trying to help you. You gave those away, just gave it away.
I didn't just give it away. I gave it away for a very specific reason.
Yes, for
to do
personal,
what I
personal
thought
power.
was helping a friend.
You got
Balls were
personal
in the
helping
bind,
a
too.
friend. Anton was
Sam,
very clear that you didn't want you to do this.
Listen,
This was an utterly selfish decision from every viewpoint.
Right.
It wasn't neutral.
Brian, chaotic neutral. What aren't you understanding about this?
So here's the thing, though.
Well-
Like, if I were to sit here and grade your alignment, which I'm not doing, you would have dropped down to chaotic evil. It was entirely selfish from every aspect, and you killed.
No,
You
it
did-
wasn't.
Anton told
It
you
wasn't.
not to do it multiple times directly, and you still did it.
No, it was
Every
entirely.
single time.
I mean, I have to agree
Every
with Brian.
single
It was
time.
entirely selfish.
Entirely,
No,
every angle
but-
of it. You can view
Man.
his conversation how you want to view it. He told you straight up, "Don't kill my dad."
No, you're not hearing me out.
You don't
Every
get it,
single
Gavin.
time that happened, I made a point to make Samson react in a way where he's like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, I
And
know."
it's fine if Samson's ignoring the obvious. It doesn't change the obvious though. It is perfectly
No,
fine
no,
if Samson wants to
it-
be dense or to pretend
There-
or
there's-
to brush it off. That's fine. Doesn't
Okay,
change the
so
reality
then
of the choice.
don't fuck with my alignment.
No, it would still change your alignment. Like if you rob somebody and think it was a good thing to
No.
do, you still rob somebody.
No. Okay,
Your
all right,
your
all right,
intent doesn't
all right,
always
hold on,
override what you
hold
did.
on, hold on. The movie Bad Santa,
Uh-huh.
right? He grabs the little elephant for the kid.
Mhm.
Ends up getting shot to shit over it.
Mhm.
Was that a good gesture?
Walk me how this relates to what you did.
Well, I also want to put out.
I'm trying to get to the neutrality of things.
Like,
Like,
I want
man, everything doesn't
I
have
want
to
to
be
put
black
out there,
or white.
even if
Like-
he did it for Anton, that still doesn't make it good. It's a completely evil act. And
Man, no, it's
completely,
a balancing of good and evil.
where's the balance?
No.
That's what neutral
there's
means.
no balance
that
here.
act
though.
was completely evil. If you're saying the good, the
Fam,
other stuff that you
alright.
do was good, then that makes sense. But that act is
If
completely.
you're saying your scales are balanced, that's one thing. If you're saying this
Yeah.
choice had anything good or neutral in it, it didn't.
You guys
Yeah.
are sitting here telling me what like the societal standard is, and I get it, and that's
Societal
not what the
standard.
fuck I'm talking about. Like, I am talking about a person. Nobody is the bad guy in their own story. Like, people do things knowing that they're doing something wrong.
Which is why your alignment.
That's
goes
not
up
what
or
this
down.
is.
Wait, so
this
so
is somebody
knowing
doing
that you
something.
killed the tree isn't you don't know that's wrong. I still don't. That
Fam,
doesn't
you're
mean anything.
you're completely ignoring any nuance I'm trying to set the precedence for, and whatever. All right, cool. You guys want to do it? Whatever.
no. So are you saying Samson
You're
doesn't think he did anything wrong? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Are you
No,
saying Samson
that's
doesn't
not
think he
what
did
the
anything
fuck
wrong?
I'm saying.
So what are you
Okay,
saying?
then.
If that's what I was
What do
saying,
you-
I would be saying I'm chaotic good.
What are you saying? That
No.
wouldn't be good either. But what are you saying?
To him, it would be. What
No,
the fuck are you
the
talking
Sith
about?
do not think the Sith think what they're doing is correct. The Sith will never be chaotic good. The Sith
What?
believe the Sith in Star Wars think everything they do is correct and for the better of the world. It's not. They are not chaotic good. They are chaotic evil. They think every action they're taking is for the good of the universe. Doesn't make it so. They are chaotic evil. If you think
Yeah, it's
everything you're
not,
doing
it's not
is
about
correct,
what you believe yourself to be.
right? It's what
That's
it actually
not,
is.
That doesn't
Like,
define who you are.
you can believe you're a great person. If it's not true, it's just not true. Regardless of how well you think you're a great person, doesn't matter. That's fine for you and what you do in your actions. That wouldn't change. That wouldn't dictate your alignment. You would just think you're a great person.
So what you're telling me then is that the alignment is based on societal standards and not what you think you're doing.
I'm saying the alignment is based on the D&D standards of the world.
Thank you, Saeed. The yes is all I needed.
I'm saying yes about that, but I'm saying let's say it wasn't though, right? So let's take that part. You're saying Samson thought it was good in killing the tree and evil in killing the tree?
No, I think that Samson. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that Samson weighed the option and realized that you're probably breaking out even here, but I'll take the 51-49 in favor of my friend.
But okay, so what is the good in that?
To Samson?
Yeah, to Samson.
Samson legitimately thought
that it's actually good.
Yeah, to Samson, he legitimately thinks that Anton would be good for Fela. He was watching what his dad was doing with the South, like, fam, both looking at each other like, what's going on here? And yeah, it would benefit me at the same time. While I think it benefits you, what's not to like here?
But okay,
besides the fact that your dad, who I'm not really too fond of, is out the paint.
Okay, so I think the one part that you described may be good because it's for the good of Fela. Talking between good to you and good to just between you and Anton, I don't think even Samson would know. I think he would even know just between good things for me and you isn't just good. But you did say the good of Fela, and that makes sense. See, Greg.
Okay.
That makes sense for you said it might be for the good of Fela because he saw what he was doing to the country.
Fam, like when that shit happened, me and him had a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time I made the joke about getting his pops knocked off.
Right. But yeah, I do think that like your alignment is more so about societal, what society kind of thinks versus more what you think.
You know, I get that, and if I didn't realize that's what we were judging it off of, I would try to play it more towards that.
No,
you don't have to.
No, that's not the point. Play who you want to play, right? Like play how you want to play. Your alignment, if it matters, will change around it, right? No one's saying you have to play it a certain way.
And it makes the game more of a pain in the ass for me, which is good because it makes it challenging.
So can you give me some examples of what a chaotic neutral thing would be on a large scale?
Sure. Chaotic neutral on a large scale. I guess the best.
You can give me real world examples too.
Oh, that'd be harder.
Like if Russia hacking our election is chaotic neutral, I don't know.
No.
That would I would say that would be a chaotic neutral event, right? If you're cheating a democratic process, but you're actually doing it because you know the idea of the other side winning is actually bad. It's pretty much just bad, but you can't let the process go through.
Right, like you just want to fuck with democracy over whatever is actually going on.
That's not neutral. You have an active side. You're actively trying to crumble the Western world and their democracy. And
no, not necessarily Russia.
See, but
this is Russia we're talking about.
Here's I'm talking about hacking an election. Period.
Hold on, real quick. Before I got you. Finish this conversation. You gotta stop taking an objective side when we're talking about these.
Okay, chaotic neutral is Han Solo. That's chaotic neutral. He ended up shifting to good in the end, but he starts neutral. He's a bounty hunter. You pay him, he'll do it. He'll look the other way if it doesn't benefit him. He's in it for him and his, and that's really it. Doesn't really have a line. He's just out here living. He's chaotic neutral as fuck. That's
How
chaotic
can you
neutral.
say in the beginning?
He changes because he picks a side. In the beginning, he
doesn't change. He always picks a side. Like, this is my whole fucking thing about 007. You only see him on the fucking good day.
Han Solo joined the Resistance straight up. He stopped getting paid. He joined the Resistance. He married Leia, had a goddamn kid. He joined.
Han Solo's never joined some shit before?
He hasn't. No, he hasn't. That's just what it is.
Whatever. All right, whatever you say.
I mean, I read it, so there's that too. But
yeah, I know. I hear you, but I don't know. Whatever.
He is. Bounty hunters are generally neutral. Mercenaries are generally neutral.
Then how do you end up with friends?
He had one friend, Chewbacca, who went around with him the entire time. That was his only friend.
He wasn't friends with Lando Calrissian?
They had a very sordid history. And if you remember, he set him up to be murdered by Darth Vader. Then he went back and got him later, but no, they were acquaintances.
It sounds like he made a whole lot of decisions in that path, but whatever. You make it seem like chaotic neutral has to be like not taking a side through everything.
It doesn't,
I
but
think that's
actively, it doesn't have to be never taking a side, but it needs to.
I think it's chaotically choosing what you deem is best for the world, good or evil, and it just has to stay balanced.
I also think though that like it can be doing some bad things, but also doing some good things. Like I'm not
Or
necessarily
doing
thinking
good
of
things, or doing things that you think are good that are bad overall, or doing some things that you may think are bad but are good overall.
Like,
I don't know, like let's say the U.S. didn't have the history it had, right? And then we went into like a country, a war-torn country, right? And we get into a fight there, right? We stop because they're hurting their people or whatever. We go in there and we stop the problem, right? And then we install someone to actually lead the place. That's kind of a neutral state. It's kind of like, yo, we've done good in helping the police defeat this police, but we're also installing somebody there that we want there. That's not a good thing to do. But I think
that's evil.
not giving the U.S. its history, ignore all the other shit that we doing. But if you just made that move as a place that didn't have a side, so therefore I think that's neutral at that point. You've done some evil, but you also done some good, and what have you.
But see, then I don't think that's chaotic. I think that's lawful neutral.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm really trying to like, what is chaotic neutral then? Does it exist? Is this even a thing?
I would say chaotic neutral is someone who they usually will have a goal, and
what about
they don't care how they. It depends on what you view Cabal as, but usual chaotic neutral is they have a goal and they don't care how they achieve it. Any way that makes it work works. Killing a town full of people works is fine. Saving a town full of people works. What
am I doing?
That
I'm actively trying to install world leaders to form synergy with my fucking friends that will affect the entire world.
But it's different, and one told you not to do it, and you still do it. You no longer. It goes off the path.
Because I don't give a fuck what you say. If it goes against what I'm doing out here, to the wayside. We're out here for the greater good. Bigger than us.
Yeah, but
bigger than us.
you are you are rippling and creating a mass casualty event. That's not a neutral thing to have done.
I don't care because
that's fine, but you
listen I don't care for a specific reason. It's not like I don't care because fuck whatever happens. I don't care because I think that the good balances out the evil on a 51-49 scale.
Did you just why are you saying that recently, by the way?
What?
51-49.
Because it makes sense tonight. I said it twice.
No, I know. It just came up in the last episode of Titans.
Oh, really?
It did.
That's
Blackfire's parents had a 51-49 rule, and they decided to kill her because it was the 51 over the 49.
Wow,
that was their going rule. And I'm like, wow, why are you saying this right now? Yeah, it was a really cool speech.
I'm like, I said it twice. Why?
That's why because it's a great thing. That's the great logic of it. You can definitely hang your hat on it. It's fucked, but you can definitely hang your hat on it if you want.
That is chaotic.
It's super fucked. It's
chaotic neutral. Because there will always be enough people to make it to really give basis to the fact that, hey, this was fucked up. But there will also be enough people always to now this kind of had to happen.
So the only reason why I would skew it towards evil and not neutral is because you did not have to ask for the tree to be killed. You could have asked for Anton to be king.
Call that ignorance.
No, I mean, these things can, like, you're thinking slide on pure mistake and pure something happened. I'm not saying you chose to kill the tree out of spite or venom. I'm saying that because it was an option and you included it, that does stack to one side or the other.
Wait, but this is not societally judging, right? We said societally judging. He's clearly evil. We're saying through what he may think he is. If we go that way, then does he know that killing the tree is not an option?
And fam, keep in mind that I am actively
not killing the tree.
Follow and emulate what Kavoth did in my own way.
I know you are. I know you're trying to do that. Definitely, I know you are trying to follow in the footsteps.
And so, Kavoth is a chaotic neutral.
I think he is.
We never met the guy.
So, if I'm out here trying to be Kobe, don't tell me not to cross over like Jordan. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to be him.
Except
the fuck out my face.
Except you ain't watch him play, man. You just hear some stories that people at the park say. You're like, yeah, that sounds like Jordan to me.
Yeah, whatever.
He's running around punching teammates. Like, yeah, that's Jordan.
Whatever. Nah, okay, whatever.
That was funny.
No, I love it. The whole. That's easily one of the biggest things you guys have done in this game, and I'm loving the results of this and the earthquake of the effects of this shit. Cause wow,
it's still going.
Oh, it's just getting worse.
Oh, it's getting worse and worse and worse.
Man,
no,
we're like 2 months out from this shit.
I don't know what Greg's thinking. So yeah, we could just walk away. I'm like, Greg, no. He it sounds like to me he's like, yo, we told Putin we was gonna do something, and then we just decided not to do it. We're gonna go back to Russia. Like, nah, bro, we're not going back to Russia.
Yeah, you got a really bad opinion of Anton right now, man.
No, this thing's crazy, yo.
Why is he crazy?
I do think you have a really bad opinion.
I'm really not getting why you guys think he's crazy. If you hadn't killed if the group hadn't killed the tree, and the tree happened to get killed, you wouldn't think Anton was currently crazy for anything he's doing.
I would.
What is he doing that's crazy?
Nah. I wouldn't.
Not talking
like
to Oriana?
Type of danger.
Yeah, like you have seen him do nothing crazy unless you don't like him killing these civilians. That's the only thing that's been left that you've seen.
He's killing the civilians.
I think
that's a little bit.
I think
civilians get killed.
That's not crazy. He's a king. He can do that. Kings do it all the time.
And that's coming from the peak.
Yeah,
you were calling him crazy before you saw him do this. I'm not going to count that into you calling him crazy.
Yeah, but no. The all the things that I said Anton's losing. All the things that Anton's doing, to me, it just seems a little crazy.
It's because you're young and poison your mind.
How he's handling things himself is a little bit weird, right? That's just weird, right?
You're young and poison your mind. That's always been him.
Huh? The young bull?
Yeah, he poisoned your mind. That's always been Anton.
Yo, Anton's not crazy. His dad died, and he's gearing up to fight another war. That's what it is. That's his behavior.
Yeah, but he's acting kind of erratic. He doesn't even trust the Misfits, and he didn't trust the Misfits not because I just read his mind. He already that's what he was thinking right away.
Because the Misfits do untrustworthy shit. Like,
all the fucking time. All the
goddamn time. What are you...
Not to Anton.
Do you think...
Not to Anton.
Bro, it doesn't matter. He can observe. He cleans up after our mess.
The last thing you guys did was come back and have to... You show up in this house running. Tanner's trying to kill us. You guys were there for a day. You were there... It means you're not... He can't not worry about you in the same town as him because you just pop up Tanner trying to kill us. Like, you guys are reckless. And recklessness does lead to a certain degree of untrustworthiness.
Yeah.
Okay. So untrustworthy in that notion. Not your backstabbers, you're going to do something to me.
Again, that's your guilt.
Okay, that's how I read that.
I know, but that's because you have something in your mind that would make it make sense.
No, it's untrustworthy, like Jay-Z not standing up for Beanie Siegel in court.
Exactly.
Take ownership of his whereabouts.
It's that I can't know
Jay's a snake for that.
Like,
Shut the fuck up.
I can't know this
Yo,
group's motivations
yo,
for
he
most of the
was,
moment.
yo.
Beans is a
No, he
grown
wasn't.
man, yo.
You're
Let me
tripping.
tell you why
man.
he's a snake. Let me tell you why he's a snake, right?
Okay.
Because half the stuff Beans did, like he was doing shit on behalf of Jay-Z too.
Because
So
Jay-Z
that's
asked
not
him
the
to,
deal?
or because on behalf of him, because
he-
Jay-Z asked him to. That's different. Was he doing it on the
Because
strength of
Jay-Z asked him
Jay-Z's
to.
name, or Jay-Z asked him to do
Because
it?
Jay-Z asked him to.
Okay.
So
at
Jay-Z
least
asked him
that's-
to
Okay,
kill-
so-
That's how I
kill
believe
somebody?
something.
Jay-Z asked him to try to kill somebody?
Yo, nigga, what you think Memphis Bleak do?
Not
You think
nothing. He's a
Bleak
hype
did?
man.
Fam.
Ain't no
Did
just no hype
Jay-Z ask Beanie Siegel to pull out a gun on Leor Cohen because Leor Cohen asked him for a radio record?
No. What I'm saying is, right? So
I didn't know about that, yo.
look.
No.
What I'm
your
saying is,
argument
look.
done. Your argument
No,
is
it's
done.
not. It's
Your
not. It's not.
argument
It's
is
not.
done.
I want to hear this
No.
point. I want to hear it.
No, if I say, yo, Nashawn, right, I need you to do X, Y, and Z for me, right, and you do this shit, but you also do other reckless shit, right, and then you get in trouble, and I sit there and I'm like, no, I can't vouch for him. This nigga Nashawn out here doing dirt for me. I gotta vouch for him. Yes, you did other reckless shit, but I have to vouch for you because I'm also asking you to do reckless shit.
All right, but hold on.
Like, you're not a slave.
You're not framing it correctly.
Okay.
We were both out here doing shit. I got on. I stopped doing shit like that.
Right.
Right. I'm still doing shit, but I'm doing it way smarter.
Mhm.
Right. See you. You're a youngin' with talent. Hey, come rock with us. All right. You're still doing shit. Hey, I get it. I was just doing that. You should probably chill out. You do it again. Yo, chill out.
But you're saying
do it
that.
again. Way more flagrant.
But yeah, what I'm saying is you're saying that you're also not asking me to do anything too. And this, like, because Beanie Siegel was saying, like, yo, I was doing shit for Jay too. Like, I'm not just out here, I wasn't out here just wilding. Like, Jay-Z, I wanted Jay shooters, pretty much. Like,
Listen,
I wanted Jay
Beanie
shooters.
Siegel just
Me
had
and
a
Murphy.
3-hour interview maybe
Mhm.
3 weeks ago with
Mhm.
Noriega on Drink
Oh,
Champs.
Drink Champs.
And it's one of the best interviews I've ever heard. Beanie
Mhm.
Siegel, from his mouth, was like, nah, Hove was right. He shouldn't have signed for me in court.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's safe, but
the night before they win it, do you know this nigga had a pet alligator in the middle of Philly?
that sounds
What
right.
are you doing?
Well, I have a cousin who's married, and her dad has a pet alligator. Or
What
at
is
least
he
had
doing?
one. Yeah, a pet alligator. He just has one, or had one.
do you feel comfortable around him?
Why? What are you doing? And does he have multiple bodies? Has he pulled guns on multiple people in broad daylight?
I don't think so.
Is he known for that?
I don't think so.
Because that
Hey,
guy
yo.
with the alligator is a lot different.
Hey, yo.
That guy with the alligator like.
Hey, yo, Leor Cohen is one of the most important figures in the record industry. Yo, he's like one of the heads of music, bro.
Yes.
Oh,
So? What?
yeah. So, yo, Nashawn,
Alright, I'm done.
let me make clear to you. If I ask you to do dirt for me, right? If I ask you to do dirt for me, I have to vouch for you. That's just, to me, that's just the rule. Now, if I don't ask you to do dirt for me, you doing dumb stuff, then I don't have to vouch for you. But if I ask you to do shit for me, I have to vouch for you. That's just what it has to be.
You are tripping. You're tripping.
Yo.
That's not how the game works at all.
Yeah, that's not how it works, bro. It don't work
You
like
have
that.
people that are there to take the fall. First and foremost, that's not what I'm saying
Right.
Beans was. But
Right.
also, when I'm the boss, everybody knows my hands can't get dirty,
Right.
or else the whole thing stops.
Right.
Me vouching for you could make this whole thing stop.
Yo,
No.
if you're under
no.
Yo,
yes,
Jay-Z-
you don't know what this judge was asking of him.
bro, that's
Fam,
Game of Thrones. That's Game of Thrones,
if
bro.
Beans goes down, I'm taking you too.
Taking you to what?
Down.
Most
You're
likely
going
sue
to
me.
jail.
You can't. No, he can't sue. I don't think that's legal.
Look,
You might
yo,
Bro, it
To be a
probably
guardian, essentially,
wasn't.
I'll be a guardian. You might be able to find me.
Dog,
as a
it
judge.
probably wasn't. We're talking early 2000s.
Well, do you think Beans would have chilled out if he got vouched for? You think he just stopped and hang out in the house and shit?
No.
So then why are you saying
No.
Jay should have vouched
No.
for him? So why are you saying Jay should have done it? If you know it wouldn't have worked out,
because
why should
because
Jay
my
He
whole
said
thing is,
himself he wanted.
If we
that.
all knew it wouldn't
if
work
I
out.
ask you to put yourself in harm's way for me, I can't back out when you
But
get
if you
harmed.
know that nigga is not gonna have your back when it matters, then why are you gonna vouch for him? Like, yeah, you asked the
What
crazy
you
guy
mean
to
you're
do
not,
crazy
you're not
shit.
gonna have your back when it matters? No, he gonna kill somebody for you.
Hold on, real quick.
He
But
gonna
that-
kill.
Real quick.
That's
Yo,
not
Beans
the
would
same
kill
thing,
somebody
bro.
for Jack.
But what if you
Hold
don't
on,
need
yeah,
to do
but-
that?
Hold on, my headphones acting up. Let me put a new battery in before you
What if you
start
just
talking.
need to shake somebody and he kills him? Like, that's the problem.
Right.
If you just ask to shake that nigga and he kills him, like, oh, come on, Beans. Like, nah, I got your
Bro.
back. I'm looking out. No, you're not, nigga. You're not looking out
Yo.
anymore. You crossed the
This
looking
is-
out spectrum.
Yo, this is classic Game of Thrones. Jay-Z vouches for Beanie Siegel. He gets blackballed by Lear Cohen, bro. He's done. He's done. Jay-Z's done.
Probably.
He's done. He's going down. He's going down for something,
But-
yo.
But my whole problem with what Saeed is saying is it like kind of forces the assumption that this is the first time Jay-Z had to stick up
All right, I'm back.
or get him out. All right, so
Yeah.
what I was just saying to them is like my whole problem with what you're saying is that it forces the assumption that this is the first time Jay-Z had to bring
House
and get
party.
Beans out
Right.
some shit.
Right.
And that's not the case.
Okay.
You know,
So-
Beanie had guns on him at the airport, and Hove made it work out.
Oh no, I know how many
Yeah.
times Beans got arrested. This nigga was wild, and Philadelphia was halfway scared of him. Like niggas
And
in Philadelphia was
looked
like,
out.
"Don't fuck with Beanie Siegel." Like that was the thing. I remember when Beanie Siegel stepfather got killed. They found a bull like got kidnapped, and like some dudes, people just started getting kidnapped in Philadelphia,
Damn.
like related to it. Yeah, niggas kidnapping people, dropping them off, like crazy shit. But like they did something crazy. I think they like shot his stepfather up and then lit him on fire.
Oh,
Something ridiculous. Yeah.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, oh shit, niggas getting kidnapped. Oh. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Beans was a terror. So I can understand like if you're saying like, yeah, like, all right, I've paid my favor back. I've gotten you out of trouble already, and now you still doing it even though I told you to chill. Then that makes sense. to me.
Multiple times.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense to me. Yeah,
And,
I
and
got
the
you.
only reason I'm saying this is because Beanie said it.
Yeah,
Like, he said it himself. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I was tripping. I was the guy
Oh, no,
who would
he was
leave a
wildin'.
hotel room. I'd leave a hotel room and leave my gun and all my drugs
Yo.
in the room.
That was crazy, yo.
And then I got Leor bringing my shit back to me like, yo, this can't keep happening.
and you know what's crazy?
No,
Go
well,
ahead.
let me finish real quick. What's crazy is he said at the time, I felt like Hove should have been telling me this himself. But what he didn't realize is that Hove was telling him himself. That's the fucking reason Leor Cohen is dropping off your gun and drugs. You know?
Mhm.
Like, it goes back to what we were just saying. When you are the boss, you can't touch the streets.
Yeah, but what's hilarious is that you guys pretty much are this to Anton. Like, you guys have a huge fucking footprint and just do wildly reckless shit when you didn't need to be wildly reckless. Like, and Anton goes from pretty much saving Samson's life in Riveria to stop Tristan from biting your fucking head off. And then, finding out you guys did all the dragon shit and didn't say anything about it. Helps you guys take down the Frost Giant. Makes this deal with Assad and then bounces. Next time he sees you guys, you come back to town. He gets your house. Like, hey, this is your house. Don't forget it. And you guys are hanging out. And then you do all this shit with Tanner, and it comes out of nowhere. And it's like, yo, you
What did we do with Tanner again?
You branded it.
Oh no, we didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. So if you count that against us, that's ridiculous.
I'm
I
sorry?
mean, not you specifically, but if Anton counts that against us, no, the
Oh,
branding
no, wait.
was
Anton's already
when
gone.
you first-
Right. Anton's already gone for
Yeah.
the branding.
What's it called? It was because she saw us in the Axiom and she tried to attack us, and we ran. And that's why we showed up at Anton saying, yo, Tanner's trying to hurt
Oh,
us.
yeah, after you blew up fucking and killed those
8 people, yeah. Good time.
Yeah, I mean, but they got,
That still counts against your record there.
we're running.
Yo, that's some Beanie Siegel stuff right there, yo.
That did, you guys went to have a conversation and, you killed 12 people. Like that you got. That's even crazier because you guys had just gone to hang out with her at the place for the pipes, had a good old drunken time, and like 2 days later, she what? You what?
You trying to get me kidnapped? You know what I mean?
What are you talking? Yo, TJ, get him out of here. As she's popping up, you guys are popping out. You guys have a footprint. You guys kind of.
Yeah, I understand now. What do you mean by not trustworthy?
As a group, you have crazy split loyalties. Because you have Shalora, you have Assad, you have Samson. So you have crazy split loyalties.
Right.
You have X, who only really cares about killing these people. And then you have you, who's kind of a mystery on what you actually want for things. You guys are... If he's not with you, you guys are right. You guys are a wild card. Like, if he's not going to go do something with you, it's like... I don't know if I want to put them in a crowded room or in a, residential area to do a thing.
Has that become any part of the narrative with us?
You guys are crazy people?
No. That not only are we crazy people, but like they only seem to stay on task if Anton's around.
I mean, Anton knows that. Like, I mean,
right?
You guys are lethal weapon.
Like, Anton rolls around with his group sometimes, and they're fucking wild. And when he's not around, they are dangerous, bro. Like,
and Anton kind of keeps his head down. In the Axiom, that's kind of a stamp because you guys are still his coterie. So Anton's coterie is wild as fuck.
Oh shit, we are. That's crazy.
We got clout in the Axiom.
Oh yes, you do.
We're the last coterie.
We the first coterie too. We the top coterie.
Yeah.
Anton had to move us up.
You're his top dog. You guys are fucking insane people. Like the fact that you guys blew up the bottom floor of the Axiom's capital.
No, not you guys.
Nothing happened.
Midas blew it up.
The crew blew it up. The team went upstairs to talk to the Axiom. The team came running downstairs and blew the doors off, killing 12 people. No consequences. You guys showed 11 people. No consequences. You guys just roll back in a few months later like nothing happened, and nothing happened to you when you roll back in. You know how crazy that is? Like, you guys legitimately murdered 11 people and nothing happened to you.
Because they were all bad people.
That doesn't matter.
Wait, are you talking about when Midas went on his shit?
Yeah, when he blew up the fireball.
He murdered 12 people. Let's be
clear.
It was
11.
I think
it was 12.
Don't do that. It's 11, dog.
It was 12.
Don't add a body to that, all right?
Bro, it was 12. It was 12. It was 12.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, man?
Either way,
it was 12.
You killed over 10 people. So, either way, it's over 10
people.
It's probably a baker's dozen.
That's your body. You probably killed that one.
Fam, we talked about it earlier this session. It was 12
people. You probably caught the extra body. That wasn't Midas.
Anyway, it goes. You guys realize how crazy that is that you guys did that?
All the debris is not Midas's fault.
You guys did it in the capital.
Anton cleared 12 bodies off of Midas's record is wild.
I know that is
off the Misfits docket. Yeah.
It was him, but it's crazy.
It's like
y'all rode into the Overdark and beat the fuck up out of some other dangerous strangers, doing a personal favor for Carrick apparently, and roll with that shit. Like, for some reason, Miri likes you guys, and she's crazy and scary as fuck. Like, you guys just have the wildest record and clout in action ever.
You know, it's funny. There's a thing in comedy called comedians, and it's people who comedians think are all funny, but the general public doesn't think it's funny. And I think we're like the villains.
No.
The super evil people. They can't get out here and do the day-to-day shit like they used to, but they fuck with us because they see what we're doing, and they're like,
Yo, I agree.
You guys are catching wreck out here.
There's not many people who are willing to take Tanner's offer to hunt y'all down. Is what that really actually boils down to in real life.
Yo, I keep telling them we're evil, yo.
You and Chris believe we're evil.
You're not evil.
No,
you guys simply have a footprint.
I'm telling you, we're evil, bro. You killed 12 people. You killed 12 people. Chris got the kid killed.
Now, Sean, look, in the game, if you want to fuck with Midas, you can, right? But outside of the game, you can't say, "Hey, people are trapping you in," right? You can't like you can't sit there and act like, "Hey, I'm preserving my life." Like that's some shit that somebody would do. They had a fucking gun. And they're like, "Yo, somebody's chasing after me. My life is in danger. You're not moving. I have to shoot you. I have to shoot you."
No, they wouldn't because they would try to barge through them with their shoulders.
You had a lot of other options beyond a fireball. I get the fireball was the most effective and the quickest. I understand all that. You had a lot of other options besides a fireball.
When you on your feet, that's what you're thinking. That's
where you went. Don't make it seem like that's a logical thing to do.
Yeah,
that's where you went. That's where you went.
Do that.
James Bond's not shooting a rocket launcher in that situation, but you did. That's all I'm saying. Bond ain't shooting the launcher, bro.
Hey, yo, Brian.
Bond's not tossing the grenade. An anti-hero does it too. An anti-hero does it too. Punisher does it, but Spider-Man doesn't. There's a lot of gray area there. Batman's not doing it, but
villains do
Punisher
it.
Does it too.
Yo, villains do that shit all the time, bro. It's cool. It's understandable.
No, the Misfits aren't villains. The Misfits are simply the Misfits as a group are chaotic neutral. Easily. As a group, you guys are. You guys operate in very self-sustaining ways. You guys put strength of self over almost everything, which is fine. I love it. I think it's hilarious. And, violent. But yet, to bring the whole thing back around, Anton thinks you're untrustworthy for legitimate not killing his father reasons.
Yeah. Well, I didn't necessarily think it's because we killed his father, but my head, when you see untrustworthy, I automatically go to backstabbing.
No, that's fine. Because
not your child
course of actions.
Yes.
not your record. Trustworthy, like actual trustworthiness.
Like if Chris were to say to me, right now, like, I can't trust you, right? I would automatically think this nigga's thinking like I'm going to stab him in the back, and not that Saeed, you be wilding out. Like that's what I think. Unless we were specifically talking about, hey,